Hey everybody, we are live. Welcome to Mechanism. This is, I think, is episode 6.
Sure.
Or so.
We'll go with 6. Yeah, sure.
So
I'd buy that for $1.
You'd buy that for $1? Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's hey, we're Mechanism. We're gonna build some stuff tonight, talk to some cool folks, and just generally hang out and have fun. Hope you guys are in for a treat because these are getting better and better every single time we do it. So without any further ado, welcome everybody. My name is Tim. I'm your host, one and only child of Mecha. We're going to go around the room, meet everybody, and we're going to get to kind of low down on what they're doing, what they're building and stuff like that. And then we're going to have some cool conversation. So strap in, buckle up. Let's go for a ride. All right. Let's start out on the West Coast with our boy Angel. Is Angel still there, or did Angel drop again? Angel?
I'm here.
Are you there? Okay.
You don't hear me?
No, I can hear. I hear you. Your video went blank there for a second, there, buddy. So.
All right.
It's all good. We got you now. We got you now.
Okay.
So introduce yourself and tell everybody what you're working on there.
I'm Angel, SEGMC, constantly working on that. And working on the cycle conversion. I took a month off and came back to it this month, and I just kind of took it all apart. Started working on some detail on the kneecaps here that I scratch built. Gonna be working on the calves later over here.
Sorry to interrupt, Angel, but what are you building?
The whole thing.
What are you building on, brother? I'm kind of
like touch up things. And
I think we may be slowly losing Angel.
That West Coast internet, man.
Yeah, I think Angel might be locked up again. Huh.
Cycle Venom.
He's back. Let's not go gun him. Right, bang, out of nowhere. Angel, your video is locked up, at least for me. Hopefully, it's good for everyone else. It doesn't look like it. But alrighty then.
On Tim.
What? I heard my name. What's that? All right, we're getting fragments, everybody. We're getting fragments of Angel's feed here. All right, cool. Angel, we're gonna come back to you, and we're gonna check in hopefully a little bit later. But anyway, we're gonna go over to Brian. Brian,
yo,
Mr. Leo,
what it is?
Introduce yourself and tell us what you're working on, buddy.
Me? Well, I'm working on a lot of things. Right now, I'm fixing something that I just broke because I got angry.
Uh-oh.
It's the way it goes. Basically, I'm just putting together some of this Aves epoxy sculpt. You may have heard Cam talk about this recently on one of his recent posts. But I buy it by the more than needs to be bought by amount. And it's pretty good. It makes this fucking gross color. Look at that. Look how gross that is, right?
Oh yeah, that's yummy.
Don't worry about that. I looked at that and I was like, "Ooh, that's bad." No, but it's fine. It's okay.
You may have heard Cam talk about this recently on one of his recent posts.
Just a little bit of stretchy. I've got some horrible backlash going on. And then on my audio.
Right,
anyhow,
so hang on just a second.
So I'm
Brian.
packing some of my resin parts with some epoxy sculpt to reinforce them because I broke them. That's what happens.
What are you building though?
Oh, I'm working on my OMC, the crazy quadrupedal dual-headed dragon demon monster mech.
Crazy crab guy.
Yeah, for OMC. Everybody's like, I'm gonna build a robot, and I'm like, I'm gonna scare you. So that's what I'm trying to work on tonight. I've been doing a lot of Bandai stuff. I built the Easy 8, and then I've been working back on my old Goofy. What I want to say it in the wrong way. I want to say Gofua, but yeah, Goof, and yeah, just doing little things, getting ready for GBWC. And enjoying my OMC build. So
Right. Nice.
yeah, that's how it is tonight. So
That's awesome.
Cool.
Good stuff, man. Well,
All right.
let's
Yeah.
move on. Let's go. We'll check back in here in a little bit. Let's go back to Chris Pabs. Chris,
Hello.
now what are we working on? You kind of hinted last night on my stream you'd be working on something new. What do we got?
Yeah, so on the not so new front, I am still working on that ZZ Bust. I've started putting paint on. The most boring paint, white and gray, some black. You can see that. I just took the masking tape off that. On top of that, I'm also working on that kit bash for the Impulse Lancier. So got some color on that. Panel line that right now, so it's kind of messy. So I'm just waiting for that to dry. And then for the thing I was hinting at last night, let me see if I can get a piece for it real quick. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time. That is a hot red there, you guys.
All right, so this is a piece for the back of it. This is for the Jagged Mirage Twin Tower. This is a part of the backpack. This thing is the biggest thing. This is the biggest resin thing I've ever seen.
Now, hold up. Did you buy that from that guy?
I did not buy it from this guy. He commissioned me to build this. So,
okay.
Wow. Yeah,
okay.
It's a 20-year-old kit. Looking at the price of this thing, it's a little intimidating to build for somebody else.
Oh my goodness! You shouldn't show me these things.
That's part of the backpack.
Yeah, this is part of the backpack. There are about.
My wife is in the other room.
There is a very suggestive curve right here. I don't know if you guys can see that.
All those curves are suggestive.
Yeah, it's got some pretty good detail for a 20-year-old resin kit. It is
beautiful.
It's ridiculously heavy too. Like this thing at least weighs like this part alone probably about 10 pounds.
She got some drunk in the trunk.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's full on resin too. It's not hollow. It's not like a
damn son.
Solid.
Wow. Yeah, it's solid resin. It's crazy. So I will keep showing you guys different parts throughout the night, but this is actually for the backpack one of the smaller parts.
Yeah.
When it's all put together, this should be roughly around 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
My man.
So, for you guys playing at home, this is the Yacht Mirage from 5 Star Stories, and it is the biggest mech in that entire series. And this is what Chris is holding is 1/100 scale.
Yep. This is.
I'm glad that you're local because I can probably go see this, right?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a while before I finish this thing, but I have started on it at least. So yeah. So
like
I was sanding this up last night using this tiny ass piece of sandpaper. I was just sanding while I was watching Tim stream. It was great. It was a good time.
Nice.
But yeah, this is just one piece. I think there's around about 200 pieces overall. 6 super heavy metal plates to hold everything together. It's got like screws everywhere. Some die cast parts that do not look like they have weathered the test of time. And a bunch of decals and all that stuff. I'll show you guys the instructions later. It's absolutely insane. I have no idea how I'm going to start painting this. So.
That's tight, brother.
Yeah, man. It's cool. It's definitely like a white whale built for me. So this will be definitely interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Chris, the one thing that I would say is document this entire freaking process, because you're not going to see many more kits of this thing unless some crazy person goes and starts to recast this sucker.
Yeah.
Oh,
before
Who would do
before
that?
before I went over and picked this up from the guy, I did some research to see if anybody else had built it. Only 2 people have built it so far. Anybody else who's
Really?
picked up the kit has either just put it away or kept it in storage. Nobody has built it. Somebody has started to build it and then just never finished it. And then the only other guy was the guy from Wonderfest 1999 or something.
Yeah,
And he displayed it, and that was it.
yeah. This kit is definitely a unicorn in the, I guess, modeling world. This, like Chris said, this is 20. It's a 20-year-old kit, and yeah, it doesn't surprise me that you can only find 2 people that actually build it. I would probably venture to say that there's more people that have built it, just that haven't documented it, because I've seen
the kid fell over and landed on them.
yeah, right.
Yeah, you can bludgeon someone with this thing. It is ridiculously heavy. Like it is not fragile in the least.
no, it's beastie. So Chris, your squee _ whip WB, or what do you use
what do you mean?
Oh no,
for your Insta?
Oh, my Instagram. I am Red Suns. That's R3D 5U.
Red Suns. That's the man. There it is. All right, great.
That's me.
Beauty. Because I wanna help you.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Thank you for that.
Definitely gonna need some spray guns when he goes to paint this thing, Brian.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need. I need some sort of a different kind of spray, because I've only been working with like regular airbrushes, 0.5, 0.8. I've never gone any higher than that, but I'm thinking I'm gonna need something a little bit bigger for this.
Oh yeah,
just a little bit.
We're gonna need a bigger brush.
Yep.
You know anybody in the automotive industry?
I actually do. So I might have to talk to a few people that I know. I might have to use their spray, like their spray room, and I don't know.
You're gonna have to take this to a car painter spray booth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking I might have to use. I mean, depending on how we're kind of talking details right now in terms of what kind of color he wants.
Yeah.
Usually this is like a deep forest green, but he's kind of wanting something metallic. So I might have to use automotive paint. Only time will tell. So yeah. I'll show you guys more of this stuff later. But for now, this is the preview, I guess.
Jesus, man, that right there, I do not envy you. That is a daunting task.
Oh yeah, I mean, I haven't been in the hobby as long as you have, and to be able to have somebody ask me to build something like this is both an honor and absolutely terrifying.
Absolutely, that is pimp. I would be glad to help you.
Yeah, man. I'll message you later.
Dude, hit me up.
Yeah.
That's great. Excellent.
Absolutely, man.
Awesome.
Man, oh man,
Awesome.
That's crazy, dude. That's awesome to see, though. Thank you for showing us, man.
Oh yeah. I'll show you guys more later for sure. Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, we'll check back in here in a little bit. Mr. George, Old School Gunpla, tell us what you're working on, buddy.
Hey guys, George, Old School Gunpla. Actually, I'm kind of in a decompression mode right now. I've decided after I finish my Destroyed Phalanx, just time to kind of kick back. I've got a bunch of stuff that's been snapped up for a while, including this P Bandai Akzaku, and I just wanted to kind of take it to full completion. Primarily just going to be painting, and that's kind of it.
Nice.
Just keeping it low and slow right now.
Just kind of a palate cleanser, huh?
That's exactly it. That's
I got
exactly
you.
it.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, excellent, sir. Well, thanks for being on again. We really appreciate it, and we'll check back in here in a little bit, man.
Thanks, Tim.
Good stuff. All right, let's go over to Philly. He just sat down. Phil.
God.
Yeah.
I knew
Oh my
it.
God.
The minute I got up to get something.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
That's me. How's everybody?
Surprise, it's my man Phil.
Sorry, let me switch cameras here. How's everybody?
Man, we're doing
Hey,
good,
Hey,
buddy.
Bill.
Good shit.
And of course,
Good shit on Tim. Good shit on Phil.
my mom's calling. No big deal. How's everybody?
Cool, cool.
Hi, Mom. I'm embarrassing myself on the internet. How are you?
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm making things. I've been trying to kind of reorganize things after I finished up that Plague Marine build, which I guess I could show you.
Which is pretty awesome, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Very sweet of you to say. Let me get these things out of my ears. I'll be right back.
I am inclined to agree with you, Tim. It looked really good. I love that pink fade, right?
Yeah.
On the fleshule parts and then the pustule parts.
Right on.
Pustule.
The pustules and the rot and the grossness.
And the flesh and the flesh-jules.
There's
and the
there's
pustules.
flesh and stuff. I'm getting the smoke out of here. This stuff's annoying.
Yeah. It's taking me back, Phil. Take me back to the old days, brother.
There are things. Oh, hey! I just found out the super fun way the varnish that I use to make the pools of goo on the base are not dry yet by dumping it all over my hand.
Oh, geez.
So I just ruined this right in front of everybody. How's everybody?
No, it's not ruined.
No, and it's just modified. It's modified.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
See
You
what I can figure out what's things
You accented it.
Right, by pouring paint and varnish all over myself.
Everybody has their methods, man.
Anyway, so there's a thing.
Look at that.
I had intended to show this to everybody nicely, and that's just clearly not happening. So
I feel like you've succeeded.
I think so too.
I am more interested in it now than I ever was.
what I'm interested in is how I'm going to unglue it from my hand now, because I think it's part of me technically now. So while I
think
get
that it was
this
part of you before you showed it.
Well, I was going to show this off. Why don't you go talk to somebody else while I figure out how to clean this?
I'll
get back to it.
Center? I don't know.
I'll get back with you guys here in a little bit, okay?
It's an extension of Phil now.
It is.
Awesome. All right, buddy.
Sorry.
We'll check back in. Don't worry
All
about
right,
it.
thank you.
Not me this time.
So Midwest. He totally thanked on his way out. That was great.
Oh yeah, that was good.
You heard him say,
we
too.
are
I don't know if you guys heard that typical Midwest. Oh shit! Like
dude. I lived in Iowa for 26 years. So yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, Freddie.
Freddie was rubbing
Still
late.
setting up. Yes, I was rubbing late.
Freddie, what were you rubbing when you were late?
It was tenticular.
Are we keeping it PG?
Oh, hold up. 1 second, Freddie. Because we have a late entry here. All the way from Japan, I believe. James, are you in Japan right now, buddy?
G'day, guys. No, I'm not.
Oh, well, fuck
well,
you.
that's disappointing. We're going back to Freddie then. Screw it.
Go ahead.
When do you leave for Japan, man?
Wednesday.
I thought you were already there drinking and having fun, man.
No, I'm on holidays now, but I don't leave till Wednesday.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, isn't that a shitter?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, not for us. I'm saying for you, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So what are we working on right now? Looks like some fence.
Yeah, so currently I'm adding fence to my skate park. So this is...
Hold up. Skate park.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that.
So what's
this
the
is
radius transition? Are you going standard 7.5 or 7 foot?
it is just a small mini bowl. Yeah, let me just...
Because I've built a lot of skate ramps in my day.
So I looked up the Australian standards online. I found a PDF.
Oh, so everything's upside down.
Yes, correct.
Looks great, bro.
So in 1:1:44, we're about just shy of like 10 meters across.
10 meters. Is...
Which you're looking at about a 2.5 meter radius for the
That's kind of tight, but it's more pro than it is casual. I respect that. Right on.
Yeah, it's a mini, but it's still like taller than most people. So
it's a pro mini. Because you're gonna want your radius for casual. It's gonna at least be 7.5 feet on the radius. really, and then you're gonna want like a 2-inch coping. I imagine that coping looks like it's about 3.5 or 4-inch. So I think that's good. No, it's
You're
good.
looking at about it's 100. What is that? About 100 mil for coping. It's probably a bit oversized, but it's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
it's about 4 inches, right? Around 4 inches. 100 mil.
I couldn't tell you what an inch is.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to.
Us American barbarians.
4 inches. Yeah, that's pretty much just over 100 mil. So yeah, so far used the Tamiya putty to fill in. It makes good concrete texture, just the basic type stuff. So yeah, I've like smashed in some fence railing. I'm using the same fabric they use for wedding veils because it looks like exactly like a chain link mesh,
So
and you can get it. You can buy that in all different sizes.
So that's lace that you bought?
Yeah, so it's called Tulle. TULL.
Yeah.
It's.
Oh wow.
No, I got it straight off, James. I already I can't buy it. That sucks.
Oh really?
I can't buy it from your web store. What's going on?
So I've just been working out how to make this so it all comes apart lately. So all my buildings actually now will lock into place.
Love that facade. I fucking love that facade.
I just want to hear you say facade again.
I
so I've
fucking love that facade.
So I've done the grass and stuff on the roof of that building now. So yeah, the skate park's coming along. I've made it now so the bridge is removable.
And it all goes so well together. That's the thing.
Yeah, it melts. Like it's there's a flow to your diorama, and it's
so now that like just drops in place.
Wow.
And yeah, the good thing is now it's like easily removable, and you may notice these little wires hanging from underneath because
lights.
All these street lights will light up.
Oh man.
So I've worked out a way as well that I can actually have it removable. So I went and realized I had a bunch of these connectors in my drawer for just times like this. So now once I wire that up, let me just move the camera around so you can see. I've now got holes in my supports, and those holes run straight through down. So I will just run one of these connectors so I can then take the bridge off when I need to. So that way, like, just because I'm going to be flying up the GBWC this year to Sydney, instead of driving like last time, I wanted to make this so I could at least pack it in a carry case.
Yeah.
So, and
How in
there's
the hell do you drive from Australia to Japan?
The Australian way.
The Australian leg.
upside down.
So, well, there's the. I'll chuck this back up so you can have a look at the overall of what I've got in my head. So once that bridge is on,
Those tanks are about to get messed up.
Oh Jesus Christmas!
and then
Just slap me in the mouth with it, Daddy.
Your word makes me feel inadequate.
Yeah, I'm
No.
checking out here right now, guys.
No, it should make you feel adequate.
There's the billboard on top. Look at that.
so we've got the goof flight type thing will be more on sort of this sort of angle, flying from behind the building.
Excellent.
And then all the tanks will be taking aim. So the whole idea in my head is I've got what do you call it? Here it is. The hover truck.
Tank. Yeah, the hover tank. Yeah.
So he's got like the sonar in the ground. I've modified it so it's actually in and stuff. I'll have a few soldiers around here.
Yep. Yes, exactly. Very
James,
familiar.
if I may interrupt, like real quick, are you not worried that the judges are going to?
Have a heart
Because
attack?
I think the last time you made a diorama this elaborate, they kind of took away points because you focused more on the diorama than your kit.
No,
Yeah,
this
but
is different. This is wholly different.
This is 100% different. So looking at my last year's, it's you got the robot in front, but it's very recessed and blends in, and especially with the underground, they sort of blend into the background.
All I can say is boom, breakfast.
So like this one, I've like made it smaller and more focused. So judging from like you'll be viewing it pretty much from say this angle when I put it in the case.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, like the robot's more of a focus. He's going to be like, and it's not going to blend in as much to the background.
Right.
Okay.
So, and I'm a big believer in story for dioramas. So I'm going to have a few soldiers like radioing that the guys come, like the good customs coming. So all the tanks will be like, well, I can't really turn them per se right now with one hand, but they'll all be aiming that way and he'll be flying through. And then it's up to you or an imagination who shoots first.
Gotcha. Or it'll be like a ratio of like team radio where like the guys in the front will get the observation first and they'll radio the guys in the back. Everyone will travel out. I know you, James. You're gonna fucking rock it.
This is already amazing, man. Like,
so then, yeah, I'll be throwing some more lights underneath, and that's the other thing. People have been sending me their graffiti and artwork.
Awesome.
So
I'm gonna go around New York and I'm gonna send you some stuff, brother.
Right?
Yeah. So I do have a bunch of like friends' artworks, and I'll be transferring a lot of them to the bowl. And then
nice.
I want to cover like all the edges here in graffiti as well from Instagram friends. So anyone watching, if you want to send me any graffiti or tags or paste ups you've done or designed, I would be more than happy to print them out or hand paint them onto this diorama.
Oh,
I want
hell
as much like
Nice.
like that might just add a little bit more to it. So, and it'd be cool to incorporate some friends' art into it as well. What else have I got left to do? So I've got a bunch more street lights to put around this section of the base. I'm going to start scribing all the footpath onto this plastic soon too.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got the standards. It's 2.5 meters every joint slab. And every 12 meters, they put a compression joint, which is a little bit wider.
That's insane.
So I'll be doing that.
That's insane, dude.
Well, I would say is that a standard for like for the cannon itself, or is that just like a industry standard for Australia?
From the greatest city of Dandenong, which is about, 20-minute drive from me, one of the suburbs around south of Melbourne. It was off their government website PDF.
I love the level of research you're doing right now.
Every time I see what you're doing,
hell.
and you start to explain what you're doing, I feel like I'm in school. Like, the amount of statistics and kind of the research you put into this is insane.
Thanks, man.
I'm just glad somebody's actually got the right ratio of compression joints in their sidewalk builds for a change.
Yeah. If you're off ratio, what's the point, right?
We were missing this.
I mean, I was about to be like, well, to be honest with you, they could be. I'm that guy, I'm that guy. It could be like a mix of poured concrete or like whether it be like compression concrete or standard pour versus slate and or blacktop filled for your general like, HVAC or. I'm sorry.
So yeah, no, pretty much I'm pretty anal when it comes to doing research for sizes of things for dioramas. But it's the fun part. It's like making it as realistic as possible.
No,
so,
I'm not trying to fuck with you. I'm just like I'm excited about it. So that's
dude. No, exactly. Me too, Phil. Yeah.
Hey James, on top of that building, is that greenery?
Oh yeah. So I'll go a bit closer. So I've got my like I've still got to make all the plants and stuff.
Holy
so I'm gonna
shit.
put like some like
now look at who's lead compliance.
That's right.
So we'll have like the fountain going as well. Like, so I've got to do the water spout out the top of the fountain and the water pouring into the bottom section and make some little like rooftop garden chairs and shit. We'll be putting like, little trees and plants all on the top. I just wanted to, because this is going to be very concrete and industrial, I just wanted like one section of this bright green to sort of like pop out of everything.
Yeah.
So like down here, I'll have maybe a little tree in the sidewalk and stuff here and there, but that's like fuck all. Whereas, so that'll be all, because that's going to be all like rust and rust and such. Yes, George.
Yeah, James, just another question. So you've got soldiers as well. Are you doing other people throughout this diorama?
No, I thought about it, but like it's sort of a somewhat war zone. So you would think like everyone's been evacuated already. But like, see, I'm sort of thinking it's like the reason I haven't gone for a destroyed sort of city is the army of like the Earth Federation forces have rolled in because they've heard of an attack coming. So they've evacuated everyone, and this is like the start of it. So it's like the very start of the battle. So that's why everything's not destroyed yet.
Yeah. I don't know, James. I'd throw in a couple of skater kids kind of hanging in the corner there, kind of like those surfer guys who always want to surf those 100-foot waves when everybody's told to run the fuck away.
Right.
So
I was one of
we'll
those
see.
guys.
Anyway, dude, that's Jesus Christ. Well, there's the Nozaku Boy show.
I have all these dimension shop drawings for furniture. If you want to like get some furniture, James, I can share them with you.
Ooh, that is very cool. That's my kind of book.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes.
Like the good thing is I've been stealing a lot of stuff from work because, like, for my job I am a draftsman.
Stealing, you're borrowing, right?
Putting it back.
Stealing.
You're drawing inspiration.
Well, the only thing I've now got to do is I'm going to retrofit lights into the shop buildings because I didn't do it beforehand. And I realized, like, especially because, like, in this building here, you can't see in that, you can't see inside there. And there's, like, the little piano and a bar and seating and everything in there.
About that.
You gotta stop being so lazy, man.
I wondered about that.
So, yeah, it's going back to having lights and shit in it. I got inspired the other day and went, fuck it.
I hate to say it, but I feel like you should put a picture window on that wall.
Yep.
Oh, what, sorry?
The lower wall near the street level. I feel like you should put a picture window in that wall. I'm not trying to fuck with you, but I think that for the piano bar effect, I feel like almost you should put a window there.
What I'm putting here is
That's
I need to
beautiful stucco texture.
Yeah, it worked actually quite well. I used if you're interested, I used let me just grab it.
I'm always
interested. Yeah.
Oh shit! It's stucco for real.
Oh my god! Really?
So the Vallejo white stucco, it's like paste. I used just a foam brush to apply it, and like it comes up quite well.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm actually cutting that section out and putting a hallway with elevators and like an escape sign and a few lights, because how else do people get into their apartments?
Yeah. That's right.
So, don't worry, I had already thought of a thing for that section of the diorama.
Yeah, I deal with a lot of that here in Manhattan. So,
yeah, no.
If you ever want to spitball, I can tell you some of the fucked up, weird ways that people get into their buildings.
I did, think about some like crazy fire escapes and shit, but the other thing, I picked myself up some sweet photo etched 1 to 200 scale ship ladders the other day. So these came as just little photo etch, which I've been using for the railing on all the
that's
bridge.
how that went down.
So
beautiful. beautiful.
So yeah.
One last question, James.
Yeah, of course, man.
How much time you got left?
Not enough.
So
I'm so running out of time. What's that?
2 months?
So 13th or 14th of July is GVWC here.
Oh,
And come Wednesday, I'm in Japan till the end of May as well, so I'm not going to be touching this for a few weeks. And then I pretty much have a month once I get back to try to get this done.
Oh, man.
Well, pretty much I figure if I get, so I've got 4 days off before I fly out, including today. So if I can get everything built in the 4 days, and then when I come back I only have to paint, I'll be sweet. Hopefully. Maybe.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
If I intravenously inject coffee into my bloodstream, I could stay up for 36 straight hours and only need 2 hours of sleep after that, and then stay up for another 48 straight.
I'm having flashbacks to my last year GBWC.
Well,
I
the
slept
worst
for an
thing is-
hour before I went to the show. Yeah, I worked for the previous 30 hours prior.
Oh.
Yes. Like that's the worst thing. I keep getting notifications from like Facebook, and it's like, this time last year you were gluing on the MDF to the face of your diorama and you were pretty much
Oh, man.
so it's kind of depressing, and I'm like, oh god, I'm so far behind this year.
I mean, but dude, you know what? I can't help when you were showing this thing, I can't help but just smile. Because it's so damn good and so well thought out.
That's great.
It's just
Yeah,
awesome.
your attention to detail is second to none, man. Like,
Cheers, guys. Yeah,
I know.
it's about the little things.
Yeah.
Not that my opinion matters for shit, James, but seriously, the ribbing that I give you is because I know the detail that you do is so precise, and that I love to help you be more so.
I know, it's good. I'm all about like being as precise as one can possibly be. Like the more time I can spend like researching sizes of things that people don't actually need to know.
Yeah, I mean, I can go down to the LES skate park below the Brooklyn Bridge on the Manhattan side and take photos for it if you want to know a skate park. Or I can go to the Brooklyn side of the Manhattan Bridge, which is similar to the skate park that you proposed.
Well, that's why I use Google Images a lot, like Google Earth. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I will just go to places around the world and take screenshots and then use AutoCAD to scale them to what I need.
I can give you telemetry, homie. I know real time New York. Cool.
I'm just pouring himself out tonight.
I will whore my tape measure measuring skills to you.
That is awesome, and I much appreciate that. See, this is why, like, I need when I'm in Japan, I've got to bring a tape measure with me, so when I take some photos for references, I can actually get a tape measure set up, so that way when I scale it back in AutoCAD, it can be exactly to scale.
There are some amazing handrails. I've watched a lot of skateboarding from Japan, and there is some intricate, beautiful work that is done.
100%.
Nice.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All right, so James, let's talk about the graffiti. What do you need in terms of files and stuff?
Any image, like it can be a JPEG, it doesn't matter. Like, because I'm scaling down whatever you've got to this big.
Yeah.
So if you send me, like, it can be a screenshot, it can be anything that's like, so I'm looking for sort of graph. So any just rough tags, any like full pieces you've done. If you've done like paste ups, so like any smaller original artworks, pretty much nothing that will get me done for copyright.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
Because GBWCs with their copyright, it's because for example, you can't use other people's IPs because they're going to market the shit out of the entries.
Yeah.
True.
It's why you'll never see me do a McDonald's shop, like store, in a GBWC entry, because they couldn't market it, so you get an instant DQ.
Yeah.
What if I sent you a couple of like fake minifigs from Liga, like redone? You know, my own.
So
that's a bit of a grey area, I reckon. I wouldn't be willing to risk it, like because old mate, one of my mates on Instagram event. What's his set has like his Boba Fett helmet logo that he sent.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Right.
I probably can't use that. Like, because if I put it in, then it's like too close to Star Wars. It would probably get me in trouble.
Yeah.
But have you seen the minifigs that have been blown up in Brooklyn around New York?
No.
Because there's been stylized figures, like the minifig quote figures, but they're like tweaked and they're just wheat pasted wherever or like straight up.
Cool, yeah. See, I mean, I would, but I'm just like covering my ass and making sure I don't
hear
get
you.
screwed.
No, I
That's
totally
close
respect
enough.
that. Absolutely.
Even
Like
though it's
if this was for like an IPMS event or anything that's not like a sole, I can't use other IP, I'd be more than happy to.
Yeah.
Like if this wasn't a GBWC build, yeah, I would build a McDonald's into my diorama, but like because it's GBWC and they have like rules like that, which I get. It's fair enough. They want to market it with it, so.
I'm all about fuck McDonald's, but
Are you allowed to use like other Bandai IPs?
Not yes and no, maybe. It's a little bit tricky as well.
Yeah, there's like licensing weirdness with a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, so that's why like for GBWC, it's like your original artworks, yes. Anything that's sort of ripping off something else, if it's ripping off Gundam, whatever.
Yeah,
because it's part of the same universe. But like if once I've finished doing this diorama, I want to start working on like something else that's not Gundam for a bit, and I will be putting in as much IP ripping off the crap as I possibly can.
I literally just fell off my shit looking at the detail on your handrails.
What's that?
That's what that noise was. I fell on top of all of my like piled up stuff looking at your details on your handrails. You asshole. I'm gonna blame you. I'm gonna blame you.
I feel like nobody else really needs to talk anymore at this point. We should just kind of look at James's stuff some
What else do you want to
was
see?
bad enough, Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know if I showed you. Like, so I recently like finally fixed the missiles to the underside of the wings on.
Wow.
Those are great.
And that's all still black based right now, right?
Yeah. I was just checking. I've got a little bit more cleanup to do. Like,
There's a robot in
around
there
the
too,
skirts.
just so you know.
There's still a little bit of a cleanup to do left on this guy, but 90% of it's all done and sorted. So we're looking. I'm almost ready to actually lay some proper color down on this guy.
Nice.
Nice.
So, James, one suggestion in the chat from Gumpa Uruguay Javier. He says, have a burger place in there and name it Bernie's.
Too soon.
Bernie Burgers. I mean, come on, that would definitely get a laugh. I know.
That's legit.
Yeah, I mean,
holy shit.
If I had more time, I would be adding way more shit than I am. But on the plus side, I'm looking pretty good to being able to finish soon. So, well, at least get up to the painting stage, which is the fun part. Like,
right.
Once I'm at paint, like, I've got to lay a few colors down. So on the diorama, I've got to end up doing I'm going to do all this corrugated railing, like side. So that way, hopefully I'll be able to lay the plaster base down tomorrow, if all goes well. So I'll be able to put the plaster down and paint that like ocean, so I can start doing, getting ready for the water. But yeah, like pretty much my plan is to get the roads, all the footpaths scribed and the fences finished, which I pretty much have done now. And then I will start laying all my asphalt roads. So I recently got this product from AK, like their asphalt.
Have you used it yet, James?
Yes, for the bridge, this road surface on the bridge I did with this stuff. It is surprisingly extremely good. One of the Instagram guys I follow, I think he's an Italian dude named Circo Pence or something, CIRC. I'd have to look it up. He was doing a 1:144 scale dio. It was like a dystopia, like collapsed city. It was awesome. And I loved his room, like roads and shit. So when I saw his roads, I like shot him a message and asked what he'd used. And he's like, oh yeah, I used the asphalt from Mecha. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, all right, bugger it. It looks great. I will give it a go.
That even looks good on shitty internet video. That's awesome.
And it's like,
Looks decent.
it's like a thickish, goopy paste. Like it's liquidy at the top at the moment. But if you
You dance with that, but it doesn't look thick at all. I deal with a lot of crazy shit, brother.
I wonder if it's just liquid asphaltum. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, right? Look at that. Lovely, lovely glove. Look, I'm gonna lick it. Give me. Put it in my mouth hole.
aside from that, yeah, so like for the $15 or $20, I think this tub it'll last me forever. There's like so much of it. But so pretty much once I've scribed all my footpath and recessed for the walkways and whatever and added all the extra tiles, I'll just pretty much paste this down into the 2 gaps and get a metal ruler and just smooth it across.
There you go.
And that should come up good. So makes it nice and easy to work out the roads. But yeah, I've just been like really happy with this basic putty for the concrete texture. I don't know how well you can see how that looks.
Dude, it looks tight.
Because I was just trying to find. I was trying to find.
Spot on.
I was trying to find something to do the concrete with, and then this Tamiya putty had it in my drawer, and I'm like, it's useless for models, but texture, it's great.
Yep. Nick's outright concrete.
Yeah. So,
well, James, I'm definitely gonna do up some artwork. I'm gonna send it to you.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, anyone, just send me as much as you can, and I will start dumping it in. I've just been told by the missus I've got to go take her to the shops too, so I'm going to have to actually leave. Sorry, guys.
I'll send you
so much time
in the local Brooklyn area as well, brother. So
nice.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you, guys. Sorry to have to run.
No worries, man. Thank you for showing us, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you seeing for the next, once I get to Japan, if you follow my Instagram, I will be going live a lot, and it'll be me drinking, so you can come hang out with me drinking.
Nice.
Can't wait.
yeah, I'll drink some beers with you.
Yeah, right? Sounds good.
All right, brother. Hey, take care, man.
All right, thanks for having me, guys.
Right.
I'll catch you later.
Thanks, buddy.
See ya.
All right.
Well, fuck me.
Follow that one.
I mean, that's
Thanks. I'm not following up.
Hey, Freddie. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Freddie. How are you?
Hi.
So we're back to you now.
Follow that, man.
Hey, Freddie. I heard you were wrong, but you know what? Those tentacles were dope. So.
Oh yeah. These tentacles right here.
Those tentacles.
Yeah.
Those are the ones.
Jesus, look at that thing.
I love the opacity of your fluid on the base of your. I think that's
phrasing.
Listen, Archer, I know about opacity.
It's very goopy.
I feel the slime. I feel
it's both cute and disgusting at the same time. How
it's perfect blend. I love it.
Like,
that's exactly what I was going for.
The balance is perfect, you know.
I don't know how Phil and I can have the same laugh, and he's in fucking Missouri, and I don't know how that happens.
I mean, you should see what the next thing I'm working on is.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw that shit on Instagram.
I saw that.
I liked it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm currently working on right now. Right now, I'm just building out the legs for this, using like these joints that Bandai makes. And right now, I'm just scratch building the legs to try to get the height, and then this thing's gonna get chopped in half and extended, probably later on tonight. And yeah, it's gonna end up being a little demon tentacled mecha type of thing.
It almost looks like a Frankenstein bear.
Well, yeah, most of it.
Did you ever look at
the arms are going to be mechanical.
Death
I
Block?
think the face is going to be mechanical, the jaws and stuff like that. Yeah, and everything else is just going to be.
Hey, Freddie, did you ever look at
make
Death
it
Block?
look organic as much as it can. Have that like mech organic fusion type of thing.
Right.
So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
Oh,
Yes, I'm gonna
outstanding.
scratch both some of the leg right now, but I need to find my plot plate. So I will be right back.
All right. We'll check back in later, Freddie. All right, good stuff there. Let's go check back in with Angel. Let's see if Angel, you back, buddy? Looks like he's back.
I hear much sanding.
There, that is some.
Oh, that's me.
sanding.
My bad. Let me mute that real quick.
Sorry, you took me by surprise. I mute myself.
Oh, no worries. Oh yeah, see the quality and everything's so much better now.
So what was I? Oh, I was. Somebody asked what I was doing. I'm converting a mega size RX-78 to a 1/100 cycle Gundam.
Yes.
So
Nice.
that's what all this around here was. It's just yeah, it's just the head I did already. I mean, I pretty much got everything ready to go. Now I'm just adding kind of details to everything. I need to the parts that came with the mega size are all in like solid pieces. So I need to get them like recasted in clear. Yeah, it's just a lot of cleanup and details, describing the lines. You can see right here. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, it's tough on the camera.
So I just kind of give myself a rough guide of how I want it, where I want the lines and everything. And right now,
how much more of this thing you have, do you think?
well, now that I'm going back and adding details and stuff, I'm finding that I'm redoing a bunch of stuff.
All right.
So, like I just added more details to the knee part here.
The fuck is this?
And then I have these calf parts here. So I'm just gonna be doing more details to this. Probably kind of thin right here, so I'm probably gonna add some more plot plate.
Nice.
And then I gotta go and redo the inside here. I have. Where is it? I have like there's like this whole internal part that goes in the back of the leg. I had that made. I made it before I extended the calf area.
Right.
So now I have to go and extend that too. God, where did that go? So there's like these internals here, and then I got it. So I think I'm gonna probably redo this. I don't like the way that looks anymore.
Right.
And then I'm gonna put like another housing in there to kind of cover all that up. The waist is pretty much ready to go. I kind of got it. I got to do a little more sanding here.
Man.
But yeah, that's pretty much ready. Have the little parts here that go here.
Awesome.
I'm gonna drill this out and use these resin thrusters I took from one of the other, I think reborn grades or whatever, the RE ones.
Okay.
I just casted these from thrusters from there. So I'm gonna just drill this out, put that in there. Same with right here.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks so cool.
Are you sticking with the original cycle colors?
Yeah. It'll be like different tones of black. It's not gonna be just straight black.
Okay.
black, red, the yellow, and yeah, the this piece here. I don't really know if I like it that much. I might redo that.
Right.
I don't know how it looks, kind of sloppy, kind of uneven. So I'm probably gonna redo that. And then the backpack.
Jeez.
The backpack is still like have it on just my basic build so far. But
Nice.
I'm probably gonna
It's no big deal. I mean,
expand on that some more.
That's awesome, man. See, and I thought James was doing a lot of work to his piece, but Jesus.
did you scratch build those hinges on the shoulders?
Yeah.
Those are awesome. It looks like it's got nice resistance too. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's nothing that complicated. It's just a couple holes and some styrene.
I mean, whatever, man. Every time I try to make hinges, they're all floppy. So I think that's cool when you get one that actually like works.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I suck, but, whatever.
Dude, yeah, this looks really spectacular.
So we'll see what how it turns out at the end.
Yeah.
If I get tired and like fuck it. Turns out like a piece of shit.
Why am I doing this?
So what's your goal for finishing?
By our show at CGMC.
Okay.
You're gonna finish it for Vegas?
Oh yeah, last month.
Yep.
Perfect.
It'll be ready for next year's Vegas.
There you go. Hey, bring this beast out to Phoenix.
If I'm done, I'll bring it out.
Hell yeah, man! That'd be amazing to see, dude.
We're pretty much all but confirmed.
Yeah.
I think we're just working out a few things, and we'll be there to bug the shit out of you.
Dude, you know what? It'll be fun as hell. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's gonna be awesome.
I know when you get us together, it's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's what?
It's
It's
magic.
what? Call the police? What's going on?
There's a strong
NSA?
chance. There's a strong chance one of us is gonna have to be bailed out. Yeah.
ATF? I'm just saying.
Well, it's Arizona,
What level
so
we at?
Well, yeah, definitely ATF if it's Arizona. Maybe
Yeah.
clearly, obviously, prerequisite.
maybe
ATF.
ICE. We don't know.
Because we've got firearms. I'm sure you've got like M1s, M6, M8, like at least SKS.
Brian's in rare form tonight. I don't know.
Well, he wanted to say it against.
I'm
his
just
dad.
talking about what I grew up with. So.
Jesus.
Jokes.
Oh my God.
Mostly.
Oh man, that's awesome, Angel. That really, really is very impressive.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I have my doubts.
Compliment, damn it.
Look at this guy, so humble. Man. Still though, I think
Those are the guys you got to watch out for. The humble.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
I know. I'm watching out for Angel. I'm curious. I'm watching out for you, man.
Oh man, good stuff.
All right.
Good stuff.
I stay humble even if I got one of these,
Oh, look what he's got. Look what he's got. Look at
Oh my goodness.
that.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I just thought I'd show you this real quick
Yeah.
to remind you.
Take a selfie in the bathroom with it.
Nice.
Oh yeah, exactly. You took a shit and then you took a selfie with it, and you were like, "Hey, look at this! I got shit on it."
P.S. I didn't wash my hands when I did it.
Celebrate.
Oh man, good stuff.
But I'm just a mediocre builder.
I can totally make one of those, like from scratch. I can make one. It's
Oh yeah. I mean, they're basically just mega sized busts, anyways.
You want one? I'll make one for you. I'm joking.
You can take all the plain pictures you want with it.
Jesus. All right. Now.
I was trying to be subtle about it, man.
Sorry.
No, I was
Anyway.
saying, like, if you want to look at some cool shit, James, look at Amazing Heroes from
Yeah, what do we-
1990. Get some Deadpool or what's it, Deathlock.
There you go.
Deathlock has got some jazz for you for that ass. I'll show you some. Sorry, I just want to pull my comic.
I got a Deathlock comic. Check this out, guys. Did you see this one?
I have a lot, I've always been that kind of guy. So it's like,
Oh, me too. It's all right.
I haven't done anything but filled this part with epoxy putty. So
Hey, man.
Well, you won that fight against your desk, so we're good.
Yeah,
But the important thing, it seems like you're in a much better mood.
Oh, indeed. Oh, yes.
That's
the alcohol has been kicking in.
Oh, is that what it is?
There it is.
No, actually, you know what it is? You know what?
There's
It's
the
not,
rebound.
I throw some shade. It's not the alcohol. What it is, it's the community. It's hanging out with you guys. It's BSing, having a larf, and talking about cool stuff. That's what brings my spirit up.
Oh, yeah, man.
Like, let's be real for a second. Let me bring it down. Hey, guys.
Right, dude.
Hey, fellow kids. I just wanted to have a talk to you for a second.
How much have you drank?
Curses.
What have you been drinking there, Brian?
You guys can just call me what's his name? Pete Boostinages. What's his name? Or
What the fuck is going on right now?
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi? Oh yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, Steve Buscemi is with the original.
I have no idea what's happening.
So, Brian, tell us, what have you been drinking there, buddy?
Well, I started drinking at I want to say I started drinking at about 12:30 this afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beer, cocktails, hard liquor. What are we doing?
Oh, mostly beers.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a good time. Yeah, and then I went. I drank. I had several beers at Penzi, and then I went to hang out with the wonderful kids over at Image Anime.
Okay.
Yeah, Image Anime on 37th Street in Manhattan.
Okay.
I hung out with Blind Mech and the crew over there. They're all really cool kids. They actually had some good deals. Share.
Look at this. He comes home with a bag of stuff.
I always come home with a bag of stuff.
It's like Santa Claus in reverse.
I got a couple of these Kshatriya boosters for about $30 a piece.
What?
I feel like that's a good deal.
That's a good, excellent deal.
Yeah, and I got my wife Colleen. I got her this really cool, this is the thing. What the fuck is this? How the fuck adorable is this, right?
Caro or whatever.
I hung out there for an hour talking to the boys about various things, including GPWC, and I was like, walked over and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Goofy little cute ass.
Yeah.
What is this?
Karapi Destroyer of Worlds is what that is.
Yeah, man. Destroyer of Hearts. I mean, that's gorgeous. That's cute as fuck.
Yeah, shield.
Perfect for the wife. Just throw it aside. So yeah. No, I got a couple of these guys. I was like, I can probably turn these into serpentine parts, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I gotta make this homunculus mongoloid into a death-dealing, fucking destroying, soul-crushing monster.
I have faith.
I want everyone to look at it and just cry. In a good way.
Crying right now.
I'm
crying right now. Let me tell you, mission accomplished.
Well, you're crying now because I'm an asshole, but at the same time.
Oh my! I think we're officially off the rails, boys.
Yeah. Started off the rails.
After James and Freddie and Brian and
it's my fault, really. It's my fault.
No, dude. Hey, you know what? I like drunk Brian. Drunk Brian is fun.
I'm not that drunk. This is
This is just high on life, Brian.
Indeed.
That's kind of high.
Awesome.
I'm drinking to settle down.
There you go. Oh man, good stuff. All right, let's go over with Chris. Chris, you want to show us any other parts here, buddy?
Sure. So
Show us
while
this resin porn.
all of that fuckery was going on,
Oh, what?
I've been rescribing the Canon's lines, I guess. I don't know.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So this is the actual tip of the Canon. I can't even put it on camera like it's.
I thought you were just showing off your latest acquisition from Vivid Video.
it could work that way if you wanted to, man. Like,
Right.
it's all the way from here, all the way down here. So it's pretty sizable. And then, I mean, it has the length, but
that is full brown chicken, brown cow.
So this is the second half of the Canon.
At least that has some veins.
This has some girth and some veinage. Yes, you can kind of see what the designer was going for as he was designing this thing. Let's see if I can scroll this a bit.
Wow, man, that is impressive.
Yeah. So yeah, this kind of goes on here. I can't get it on screen.
This
so.
looks like a vacuum cleaner. Like what?
Yeah, it's like an attachment for a vacuum. I actually have.
I'm getting Darth Maul vibes on this.
Yeah, dude.
Really, that's
Okay.
impressive.
What is that thing?
Here is a vacuum attachment right here.
Hang on.
Here is the Canon piece.
That's so beautiful. Well played, my friend.
Chris, hang on just a second, because Freddie wasn't here when we introduced this thing. Freddie,
Oh yeah, right.
Freddie, this is the 1/100 scale Yak Mirage from 5-Star Stories.
Oh shit! Yeah. Instruction manual. Here is what it's supposed to look like.
It's yeah,
That
It's-
cannon, that cannon's making me jealous.
yeah. Its nickname is the Twin Towers.
Not very appropriate. This was made in 1990, so
Yeah,
and
Wow, bro.
I
Wow.
actually don't know this kit. Can you like flip to the last page so I can see what this?
I know, Phil. You and me both, Phil. I'm like, wow.
yeah.
here is, I guess, the best way I can actually show what it looks like. They can't fit the whole thing. So there's the Canon right there.
It's guns with legs. I love it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the head with some shields. I can't even tell anymore. Man. I can't tell what's what with this
My
thing.
goodness.
Does that come with like a metal stand?
Yeah, it's got 6 metal stands to carry everything. You can see right here. Like, there's a stand right there, a metal stand right there. These are all metal rods with screws.
Yeah.
Are you doing this as a commission?
It is a commission, yes.
Damn, man.
I am terrified for that. So here's actually a best kind of diagram, I guess. So here's the main unit itself,
Yep. There
and
you
then
go.
the backpack for the cannons.
It's like Metal Gear Steve or something. Like that.
I'm so picking up what you're putting down. I wish that you weren't doing this for yourself. I'd help you, but damn, brother. Holy wow.
Yeah.
There it is right there. It's kinda-
Well, the mech itself is gigantic.
yeah, the mech. I'd say the mech is I guess a perfect grade and a half. So it's like
Exactly.
a half a perfect grade above a regular perfect grade.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I have the 1/100 Kshatriya that I have yet like sitting in the wings to build out. That is dope. I love those instructions. They're so detailed.
Yeah.
The stuff I have is a trailer trash fire.
I showed this earlier, but here is the bottom part of the cannon, I guess. This is full frame. This is my arm. I'm not a small dude, so I'm Tim sized. So I'm not the biggest dude, but this thing is dwarfing like my forearm, I want to say.
Rightly so.
Okay. So, real quick, for those of you guys at home, Chris R just went ahead and posted an image or a link in the chat of some nice artwork images of the Twin Towers. Mirage, the Green Demon, as it's called, and you'll see the differences in size between this thing and like an LED Mirage, which is more like your 1/100 scale kind of master grade size. This thing is at least 2.5 times.
Yeah,
that thing is crazy.
It's gigantic.
Dude, I'm a little bit high right now. That shit's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Well,
no Freddie, no more bigger dick cannon.
I'm not sexually aroused, but I want to dance on that.
Like I said, I'm not a particularly small person, but it took two of us just to get it into the car, and then two of us to get it out. Here is like here is the box itself.
Yeah.
Here's the box.
Here's the coffin it came.
Yeah, and
in.
then like underneath my table right here are the separate boxes that come that are all within that box. Like here's another box full of sprues for it.
This is the car I rented to bring it home.
Yeah.
It's I had no idea how I was gonna get it home. We were lucky enough that it fit in the back seat.
For tonight, right?
Yeah.
Squeeze it in for this evening's production.
Yeah, that's
so.
for the
Just
rest
real
of my
quick, Kenneth Sim in the chat. He asked, "How much does this kit cost?"
The last time I saw something like this online, I believe it was going from anywhere between $6,000 to $9,000.
Yeah. And I would not be surprised for an original Volks kit if this went up 10 grand.
Yeah, like I think the
wouldn't be
shipping.
surprised.
The guy who bought this, he said the shipping alone was around about $250.
Yeah.
Just to how
Like it's
because
from
of how
like a
heavy
different
and light.
hobby.
Yeah, it's yeah. It's like when he proposed this to me, I was very apprehensive. Like I wasn't sure I wanted to take it, but this is like a once in a lifetime thing. Like I'm never gonna build this again. I am never gonna touch this again after this is done. So
I'm stoked you get a chance to mess with it. That's fucking crazy. I'd
Yeah,
never even consider buying something like that. So the fact you get to fuck with it is awesome.
what's funny is it's so untouched that all the newspaper that came with it is from 1999. This is all 1999 newspaper packaging.
Wow.
20-year-old resin with zero discoloration. Like whoever's been storing this thing for that long took a good care of it. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they put it in the chromatically sealed belt, and
Yeah, it's like everything was packed. Like everything was immaculate. Like I was really impressed with how well this was taken care of.
So just for comparison's sakes, there is a regular Volks Yak Mirage, not the Twin Towers version, on eBay right now and it's selling for $4,000.
Jesus Christmas.
Yeah.
Jesus Christmas.
And and mind you, they made a ton more kits of the normal version than they did the Twin Tower version.
The Jaeger, the LED Mirage and the Jaeger Mirage are, I think, a lot of people's holy grails because nobody ever expects this to be ever on sale.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, this is like the unicorn in kind of, our hobby, if you will. It's one of those that it was even so rare back in the day. I mean, it was legendary back in like the early 2000s and everything when they came out and people were actually finishing them and building them and all that stuff. And then, obviously it faded into memory. And nowadays, nobody even knows what the hell these are unless you've been in the hobby for a long time. This is a rare opportunity. So, dude, I'm telling you, you have got to document the whole process.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. I've already started taking every photo possible. Like I sent the client a photo of everything laid out, and it took the entirety of my workspace just to have everything kind of laid out and doing like a checklist. Now the bad thing about having such an old kit is that the decals for it have kind of yellowed.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys see that. So I might have to. I have no idea where I'm going to find these, just because obviously these are extremely rare.
Yeah.
And you might have to talk to a graphic designer friend of yours that designs custom stickers as a side hustle.
There you go.
I guess I can't talk to myself, but I would have to find someone to print these out. So
yeah. I got a source for you, Chris. Like a custom one-off source that will print really, really, really high quality decals from Canada.
Oh, awesome.
Shoot me a message. I'll hook you up.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that would be great because this is the only thing that was wrong with it. Like there are no nothing snapped off, nothing's broken. Everything's still sealed except for these large parts. This was the only kind of bummer about it. And obviously you can't just go, hey, I want to return this because your decals are shit. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's me for the rest of my life. Seriously, I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to build this thing.
No,
I'm trying to build this. I'm trying to build this tiny ass like high grade right here. But
you're all like, I wanna get like a bottle of Sambuca for my birthday, and it's like, yeah, we can do that for you. It's cool.
Whatever you say, man.
Like,
I like.
yeah, I'm just saying. Like
Nice.
you already did the thing. Like you're already out there shaking it. It's good.
That's what I do. I shake it everywhere. You know? Sometimes I get in trouble, but
So Chris, Squee, Chris Robledo in the chat, he said try to put the decals, sit them in the sun. He said the sun might help get rid of the yellowing on the old decals.
I can give that a shot. Why not?
Like
at this point, there's not much.
I feel like that's
not much use for these things. So yeah, why not? Cool.
I like.
it's also.
I like Squee. I like Chris, but I like Angel. But I want to say that like that's a lie.
I don't know. I mean, I know.
I feel like I'm against that. It's like putting mayonnaise in the sun to make a special sauce. It's like no. I mean,
I've never heard of that. Is that a thing?
It would be better if you put it in ultraviolet radiation. Like, no. I'm gonna say no.
I will be honest. Chris loves fucking with me, but he is adamant in the chat. It really does remove it. So.
Cool. All right, man. I'll trust him.
I've never known him to double down on a joke before. So, I mean, it's worth a shot. I'd scan them beforehand.
Yeah.
Really high res first, and then give it a shot. Who knows? You know.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. And I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
See if that actually works.
Yeah.
Not that my opinion matters, but I trust him. I trust Squee. I trust Chris and Bronx.
Yeah.
It's good. So
shoot me the image, Chris, and I'll work my magic on it.
You got it, brother.
Sweet. So what's it? So talk to us about the little impulse here. This little impulse guy.
This tiny dinky ass thing. I feel like this doesn't have the same kind of impact as the other one. But this was
tell me on this tiny kit you're building.
So this was the impulse kit bash that I did the very first episode. So I finally put some paint down on it. For some reason I didn't realize this while I was painting it, but it's giving me a very big Hero 6 vibe just because of the colors.
A little bit.
So right now everything's just panel lined. I'm gonna throw some decals on it pretty soon. And then it's on to the other one, which is the Impulse Arc. Yeah. So this is kind of where it's at. This color scheme is my wife's idea.
Okay.
So if it doesn't come out well, I'll just blame her. And this is it's got the Regan-Lays Julia's kind of I guess shoulders and arms for the backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Got some color separation on the back, like the back skirt right here.
Juliet's backtail, right?
Yeah, backtail right here, kind of.
Yeah, I love that kit. I finally got one last week. Super stoked.
Yeah. That kit is awesome.
It's interesting, right?
The Delta Kai's, I guess, backpack. I'm not sure. I can't remember where I got these from. But let's see. Just kind of custom scribe lines all over the place. I kind of extended the front skirt right here and made the top part thinner just to give it more, I guess, weight when it was longer. Added some heat sinks in the arms. And that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Hopefully, I can get this done pretty soon. Take photos of it, get the arc done, take photos of that, put them together, be a done deal.
Very cool.
Yeah,
very cool, man. I like how this one's coming out. Even with the big Hero 6 color scheme, I think the decals are going to break that up, and it's going to look really, really nice.
For sure.
I think it's cool.
I feel like if you put it on like a nice action base, if you get like a forward motion, you can really pull some beautiful photos out of that.
Yeah. I also have like the lance. The weapon from Kotobukiya that I had for this originally, it's kind of paint. It's in the middle of drying right now, but I think once I put that on, put it on an action base, put it in the pose that's not just standing here, I'm sure it'll look better than it currently does.
Okay, so you guys, Squee just sent me a video how to rejuvenate yellow decals.
Like fuck you guys. It goes like
yeah, come on. I mean, it's Chris. I mean, come on. It's he is one way or another. He is going to prove his fucking point. You know, which honestly, I love Chris for that.
No, I dig that. That's awesome, Chris. Way to go.
Yeah. So, dude, this guy has like, holy shit, this kit must be 30 some years old. It looks like.
I need that.
Yeah, I will. Hold on. Let's do this. Copy. We're gonna paste it out there for everybody. Boom, boom, and go. All right. So I just pasted the link into the YouTube chat. Wow, and those decals are yellow as hell. Holy shit. Let's see. Okay, so wow, before and after. Holy shit, that might actually work. Look at that.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely give this a try. If I can see these, why not? Why the hell not? You know?
Wow. Yeah, the before and after are strikingly different. Holy shit. All right. Hey, Chris, Squeak, man, good find.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thank you. I will definitely give it a shot. I'll take a scan of this first, just in case it doesn't work. But if it does,
yeah, just to be on the safe side, you know. But yeah, dude, shoot those off to me. I'll recreate them.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, Georgie, where are we at, man? What are we doing? What are we working on?
I'm sorry. Is that me, Tim?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I'm just taking apart a bunch of pieces right now and just kind of just finishing and sanding and that type of thing. This is going to be this is just a like you said, called it earlier, the palate cleanser. So just kind of kicking back and just listening to all you guys doing your hardcore shit and me just kind of sitting here and just like, I'm just sanding. Finishing.
Man, you're on an SD right now, dude. Don't get too careful.
You know, but that's the thing, man. Everybody's got their own you know, moments of builds and stuff right now, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's
like
what
you just finished a hardcore you know, a hardcore restoration kind of thing on that phalanx, so you know, you need a kind of like one of those break kits in between projects, you know.
Seriously, that thing looks so cool, man. Like that was seriously impressive. Like the weathering on that thing was grade A.
No, I appreciate it, man. That was and actually the interesting thing is, so Tim pointed out last night that decal that kind of had that weathering on it. Tim, that was because my thumb brushed up against it after I put on a decal setter.
Wait, dude.
Feels like, well, I guess we'll weather that area. So,
hey, you know what? It worked though.
It did actually. It's like, oh, maybe I should fuck up more often.
Hey, you know what? I really liked it. I thought it was a good feature. So
yeah, no, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. It was definitely a fun build. I'm looking at this kind of funny. The more I build older kits, the more I'm finding I enjoy older kits, just because of the challenges that they pose.
Yeah.
Like this thing here, this Zach Zaku is awesome, but it's like, you know, it's gonna be just painted and kind of done. Whereas that other thing, just like, okay, what do I have to really do to this thing to kind of do anything that's gonna give it some kind of character, or even just make it look like it's not just like a 30-year-old mold.
Right.
Wait, 1 second, George. What kit is that?
The Destroyed Phalanx that I finished is a 35-year-old kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I have a GOG and a I put my headphones on.
Yeah.
A GOG and a Zagog from
Yep.
their 81, something like that.
Yep.
Here we go. Let me throw them up. Bam.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat, dude. I thought about this. I got the Zagog here, and I got the GOG. I love the GOG. It's such a derpy old fucking thing. But so what are you doing exactly to make them articulated? Or?
What did I do? I hacked off. Well, mostly I didn't do a ton of it. Mostly what I did was I hacked off the midsection. There's a God, it's kind of hard to describe, but anyway, the way they kind of everything kind of clamshells around these older kits. It's just that's how they did any kind of articulation.
Yep.
And I basically broke that out and just put a pin in the middle of it, and that just kind of created some articulation. And then somebody else recently posted on another guy who's doing some like a lot of the MSV kits, and he's doing. I got to find this guy again. He's doing some really sick.
Are you talking about Bailey?
No, it's actually somebody. I can't remember if he's Korean or Japanese. There's another guy who's now doing some pretty intense MSVs, original MSVs, and adding all sorts of articulation.
Is it P0 by any chance?
I got to take a look at it. I apologize, but
No
it
stress, no stress.
it blew me the fuck away.
We're trying to find out what's cool. Like I did some of these claws here.
Yep.
You know, and yeah, that's old. This is how the fuck old is this damn thing?
Yeah, it's definitely like 81, 82, 83.
Yeah, it's so old that I can't read Japanese.
It still has pretty pictures, which makes it easy.
It's so old, they're like, fuck you, America. 1982. I was 3 when this kit was built, if that's anything. But that's
nice.
Yeah, right on.
So anyway, yeah, like I said, those older kits, I'm just there's something about building them that just brings I don't know, for me at least, it brings a certain level of enjoyment that I think is kind of missing a little bit.
And I want to say, George, like your old school Gunpla, like your aspect, the way you're approaching is genius. I think that's great that you're showing the respect to the old kits and upgrading them with your own like way. Like it's not like crazy, you know, it's not like something that no one can do. It's not like, you know,
right.
You know, exactly. You're like Jack Pelicans for me. You're
you know, it's interesting. It's like listening to everybody tonight. It's, you know, I think, you know, you look at what James is doing, what you guys are all doing. It's like, you know, like a 6 foot tall fucking resin kit. And it's like my first reaction, I think everybody's reaction is, holy shit, how do you do that? And it's like, you just fucking do it.
Yeah.
And at some point, you just kind of say, it's like, you just got to try it. And you know, a lot of people have been saying, like, even for me, it's like, oh my, how you do like your airbrushing? It's like, I don't do anything really special. It's just like I just practice until I get it to where I feel comfortable.
Amen.
But I think with a lot of folks, there's a fear.
Right.
I mean, it's like that old saying, how do you eat a whale? One bite at a time.
One bite at a time. Yeah.
Exactly, Tim. Exactly.
Just got to overcome those fears and just, you know, shit's going to break. Things aren't going to work out and you just fix it. And that's the end of it. Just move on.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's it. You deal with the situation and like draw on your fellow modelers to try and like solve it. And that's great.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's the other good thing. This amount of community. Like I had a couple of questions about that phalanx. Like when I first jumped into it, it's like, it almost took like a life of its own. It's like, well, I want to add this thing. And my first reaction was, well, I don't want to because it's like, I don't know how to do it. And then it's like, well, no, hold it a second. I've got an entire community of people I can reach out to. And the first guy I reached out to was James. And James just made some recommendations. And that's what opened it up to everything else.
Talk about reaching out to a ringer. Holy jeez.
Yeah. But that was like, but he also, like I said, he made a great suggestion, and that's just basically springboard. Well, let me try this too, and let me try that, and then that's where it just kind of went.
You know, and that's a testament to you being like bold enough to reach out to somebody that you quote unquote know that is a person. No offense, James, but to being James, who is also a person, quote unquote. You know, hey, whatever is good. And being like, yo, I'm a bro, and like doing the right thing and helping everybody out. And that's the beautiful part about this community, that we all help each other. We don't fucking care. Like, I don't know shit from my asshole. I don't know fucking an ass from an asshole in the ground. I don't fucking care. But like, we're just like
I think I got that.
And I love laughter, but
I can't.
So like, we come together and solve problems.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about this community. That's why it's like anytime, like I get so defensive about the community, it's because it's like, I know it's like you can reach out to anybody, you can ask anybody anything. And I know that they're, you know, especially some of the younger builders who just like, I'm scared to ask somebody. It's like, just ask, you know, you want to, like, if somebody asks me, like, I got some serious questions about like weathering. It's like, go reach out to Taz. He'll stop everything to answer any questions you got.
Yeah.
George, I mean, I know you're around a lot longer than I was, but I mean, when I started out with the hobby, like, I don't know, maybe 2006, 2007, it was almost impossible to reach out to anybody because nobody wanted to share what they were doing. It was insane. And it's kind of why I initially quit the hobby, just because I wanted to do the things that I kept seeing people doing in forums, but no one would share how they did it.
Yeah.
And it was,
Bro, I felt the same fucking way when I built props. When I started building props and all that jazz, like nobody wanted to let me know any of the things that I needed to know. Try and cast resin or try and make silicone molds and things that I did, and I tried and failed. I spent like $4,000 or $5,000 fucking dollars trying to fucking figure this shit out, and I fucking narrowed it down. And what am I at now? I'm like, take my knowledge, because don't waste your fucking money. Like, come on, I'm not an asshole like those guys.
Yeah, but you have to think.
I mean, like, I'm sorry to use the Lord's name in vain and stuff, but Judas Priest.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to think. I mean, there's like a whole industry of that now. You know, it's all on YouTube. You know, people make a living teaching others how to do things.
Dude, I know, and people used to like fucking shill the stuff that I know. People sold my ideas. That pisses me off. People take my ideas and sell them.
That's weird.
That is fucking. That makes me irate. I don't get too hot, but
now we're
that guy. If that's son of a bitch, if I see that son of a bitch, I'm not gonna throw names, but if I see that son of a bitch, holy fuck!
Nice.
Oh man. Anyway, so George, what were you saying, man?
Yeah. I'm getting derailed here as well. But that's like, Tim and I, you and I talked a little bit about this. Like, one of the things I really love about the guys who are here and most of the people that we're hanging with, it's like they'll stop at any moment and just be like, oh yeah, let me answer that question for you. And I think the more we do that, the more people are going to jump in, the more people are going to be producing some great builds, and the bigger and better this hobby's going to get. If you try to keep that shit all bottled up, go away.
It's just, it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work that way.
That's tight.
So anyway, so that's all I got to say about Vietnam.
I'm sorry.
Beautiful period right there.
I apologize. I owe you a model kit, George. I seriously owe you a model.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll send you one. That's good.
So you're working on an ACT Zaku, right?
Yeah, the Axe Zaku. Yep.
Okay. So now I am illiterate when it comes to Zakus. What is that, a 144, like a high grade, or is it old school?
So
what are we working?
No,
on?
it's actually it's a P Bandai that came out a couple years ago, and it's one of the Origin P Bandai. So what's interesting about the Origin stuff, it's Bandai. Bandai's fucking stupid. So they've been introducing all these. I know. I think it's been that kind of week. It's that week, right? So they've introduced once again a bunch of Zakus in the Origin line. It's like, oh look, another variant of the same fucking kit that they introduced from day one.
Right.
The best kits that they've been making are all the P Bandais, because they're doing something a little different. Like this kit here was just a great MSV based design. A lot of the Origin stuff that I really like, it's all based on that older MSV stuff, mobile suit variation, and that's kind of why my name is old school. I like the old UC stuff, and this thing is, as soon as I saw this thing, it's like I just want this thing.
Nice.
So it is 1/44 scale. It's just a fun little build, and, just needs a couple color differences, and it's kind of done with it.
Awesome. Very
I got
cool.
one coming in the mail. I'm so stoked.
You got one? Do you really?
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. This kit was probably one of my favorite ones. That one, then the Gun Diver, I thought was pretty fun too.
Yeah. Anything Zaku, I'm all over it. So that's I'm super excited about that one. I think it's super cool. You're making one right now.
Yeah, man, can't wait to see yours then, dude. Are you gonna do something like what you did with your last build?
I don't think I'm ever doing that again if I can help it. But it was fun.
Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you, George. Let's check in with Phil. Phil, you good to go, or?
Yeah, I think so. I don't appear to be glued to anything at the moment. So yeah, put all that stuff down, and I've just been building some SD stuff I had laying around that I haven't gotten to yet. So.
Nice. Now you had you posted a piece of artwork earlier for your next build there. Can we take a look at that? Because I think people should probably see this because this looks incredible.
I was just kind of doodling. Let me see. Can you? Whoop?
There you go. Flip it. There you go.
Hey, it's like people.
Nice.
So
Dude,
yeah,
that's awesome.
I was just sketching some stuff and listening to music. And that's pretty much how I do everything. And but yeah, I could just kind of doodled that up and then whoa! I don't know if you can see this okay from where you guys are at. It's completely in pieces, so I can't really. Well, I guess I could lift up the thing it's on.
Yeah.
Hi, physics.
It's just kind of laid out.
Yeah, there's nothing really to it, but I'm trying to. I've got another one of these jinxes laying around that I need to build to get the extra parts, to get the extra limbs and everything. But I think throwing something like that together will look kind of cool. Need to get a hold of some Kodo hands and see if I can get the extra resolution on those to make some actual like Tibetan mudra hand gestures and stuff, so I can make that look cool. But
yeah, you can get fully articulated aftermarket hands.
Cool.
I mean, like fully articulated.
Well, do they do those in like HG sizes? Because
yeah,
just a little guy.
Yeah, 144.
Awesome.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's a guy out there who does a 144 scale, like fully articulated hands, and there's like it's like 16 pieces, all like
really
all 3D printed. Yeah, I don't know where I saw it from, but I'll see if I can link it if I can find it. But
yeah, if you know where that's at, let me know. Because I kind of need something like that for this one. Either that, or I'm going to be doing a lot of cutting. You know.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'll see if I can find it. It's impressive, just how articulated this thing was. So I'm sure.
Doing some.
And he makes it himself.
Yeah, he makes it himself. He 3D prints everything.
Wow.
There's I have 1/100 scale, but they make 1/44 scale. Fully articulated hands. It's by a company called Hobby Base. Yeah, and it's basically the fully articulated like like Sinanju Stein new Gundam hands.
That's
like
awesome.
Every digit and everything. And I know they make 144s, but I have the 1/100s simply because that's what I build in. But yeah, dude, you can get them on like Hobby Search and stuff like that, and they're not expensive at all. So
I would definitely check that. Hang on, I'm going to take my earbuds out for a second. I got a couple of books here full of like some stuff I want to do. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
There's an online place that does 3D printing, and they got a lot of like 1/100, 1/144th scale figurines. What is it? Right Way, Safeway. God, I'm spacing out what it is.
Oh, Shapeways.
Shapeways.
Yeah, Shapeways.
Yeah.
Any success with that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, if you got a guy like you and I, or Tim, or whoever, or Phil, or whoever that's going to be, or whatever, that's going to be able to clean them up, sure, that's great.
Yeah, a lot of the Shapeways stuff I've seen is pretty low resolution. Unless
I know a lot of stuff that comes from Hong Kong that's the same way, Phil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never played around with any like Kodo parts or like aftermarket stuff. I've always just like used whatever came in a box and cut it until it worked. But
yeah, these are legit.
More research trying to find like specific like. Let me get this to focus here. Wake up thing. Whatever. I'm trying to do like.
I can kind of see that. I see what you're going for. Like the mantra kind of hands.
Yeah, for sure. Like I've got a bunch of different like Tibetan like old painting reference and stuff here, so I'm trying to find some cool stuff that I think will look neat and not.
God damn it, Phil! You're still holding it down, brother.
You do what you can.
Yeah, I hear you. I got the same. I'm here in New York, so it's all the same.
But I don't know. Yeah, you get it. I'm just trying to look at different paintings and try and find something cool that'll work.
Yeah, I think that's going to be awesome, dude.
Yeah, it'll be a fun project either way. I mean, I love the Jinxes. They look kind of like Avas to me. Like
exactly, man.
They're really.
Oh my god! I saw the best meme today from Ava and Darling the Franks. It was so good.
Frank still weirds me out. But there's just something about these things. Like they're super like they're a lot closer to like actual anatomy than a lot of Gundam builds are.
Yeah.
I dig that about them. So I immediately was like, what can I do to like emphasize the more like I hate saying like more articulation or whatever, but
more arms.
There's just stuff to do.
Yeah, and
super
enhance the articulation.
Yeah, do more stuff. So I don't know.
More stuff.
Do more stuff. More fun now.
Mhm.
So I don't know. That's what.
Yeah, I know a guy that does that. So
Awesome.
yeah.
So,
so
You might have met him.
Nice. So what's the color palette? Have we decided on this?
I honestly haven't even gotten that far.
Yeah.
I'm using parts from the stock Jinx HG, the Jinx Advanced, and the Striker Jinx from the Build Divers series.
Sure.
And because I really like these like leg thrusters that like enhance thigh parts or whatever. They're pretty cool. So I don't know. I'm basically just taking parts I like from all those different builds. I still got to build the Striker, but yeah, I'm just throwing stuff together and seeing what looks cool, and then figuring out a way to like mechanically combine everything. So
Nice.
It's
cool.
definitely early days. I literally just drew it this afternoon, so I don't really I'm not too far into it. But I think it'll be fun.
Phil.
Yeah.
So what's interesting, and I got no eye for color whatsoever, but when I first saw that drawing, the first thing that came to mind is just a lot of that old like Hindu art. Of all like, you know, the Rogan Josh and Rogan Josh, however it's pronounced, I apologize, and you know, Gehenna and all that. It just really screams like something Hindu.
Yeah, it's definitely like
with that vibrant color palette.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And that was actually why I really liked Chris's thing that he was working on. Was it the Destiny or sorry,
the Impulse, right? This guy.
Yeah, Impulse. Sorry, I don't know a lot of the non-UC stories, but the
you're cool.
Yeah, I love the like really like warm, hot red and like super deep purple combination because you see a lot of that in that like older artwork too. So.
I mean, if you want, man, I can shoot you a message and I can tell you like the ratios I made to make this red.
Oh, that's my kind of geek. I like that.
Yeah, man. Like it's all every color I use is always custom. It's always just a mix of stuff. So I can send you like the ratios for that, and you know, hopefully that'll work for you.
That's really cool. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, George, I'm with you on that one. Like, I'm kind of torn because, like, on one hand, I actually really like the stock original Jinx colors. It's just like different grays or whatever. But on the other hand, yeah, I'm totally with you. Like, the more it starts to look like one of those paintings, the more I'm gonna want to bring that kind of color stuff into it.
Yep.
And if I can get a mechanical combination that actually works and doesn't look silly, then I'd like to build it up and do more like elaborate like framing, maybe do like a background painting to curve around behind everything. Like, I don't know. Like when I'm at the early point of a build, I'm just like a million ideas and shit. So it's almost silly to try and like nail anything down at this point because I'm just gonna start throwing shit at it until I see what works.
Fills 1,000 points of light.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's talk some more.
Fucking Donnie Darko over here.
So Phil, one thing, like when I first saw that image that you posted, the drawing and everything, back in 2016, the Indonesian champion, GBWC champion Adrian, created his work called Devada.
Oh yeah.
And it was a wing Gundam based on this, deity. And this thing is it was probably my favorite build at GBWC 2016. And I'm telling you what, if you were to make that kind of presentation, like a nice circular backdrop or something like that, I think that would be just insanely nice.
It's like on one hand, I'm super excited to check this out, and on the other hand, I'm kind of bummed out.
Yeah, no,
I had no idea that happened already. I was like, I came up with something cool here.
Well, no,
wait a second. Like Tim, let me get Tim, get him excited for a second. Get Phil excited, and then I'll make him sad,
and then I'll crush his dream.
Okay.
So
I'm just saying, it's cool.
Adri's a great kid and a wonderful builder.
How do you spell that?
Adree.
And he said that's Indonesian?
Yeah, Indonesia. He was the GBWC 2016 champion.
Okay. Yeah, mostly. Yeah.
Yeah. And the work is called Devata. Devata.
TA. Got it.
Yeah. It's a Wing Gundam Zero, and it's highly customized. It's got this beautiful headdress on, and it's got just these amazingly intricate and majestic wings. Like and they just come up and they're kind of a flat, almost kind of like a background to the piece. And I'm telling you what, it, like I said, it was my absolute favorite piece, hands down, at GBWC 2016. The other entries were awesome, don't get me wrong, but that was my favorite.
Definitely looking forward to checking
It's him. Is it this guy right here?
Yes, that's the one, Chris. Hang on, let me show you. Let me show you screen.
That grimoire is amazing.
Yeah, that's the one. That's Devada.
It looks like Bahamut. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's
super intricate.
insanely good. And then Andrew, I think, just posted a link in the chat to Gundam Kits collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's the one.
Has anybody? God, that's awesome. No, that's super cool.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going a little different direction than that with this.
Yeah.
One, that's good because I would have been bummed if somebody kind of done this already.
No, yeah, I mean, hell, if anything, it might be able to give you some design cues because it's kind of like in that same concept realm, you know.
The composition on those wings is fucking killer.
Yeah. Oh, it's nuts, and the pictures don't do it justice at all. It's so regal, majestic looking. I saw it before we went there, but when I saw it in person, I mean, I was just like, I died. I was just like, this is great, man.
Has anybody done anything that's kind of like, you know, sort of like wrathful deity, like the borders and frames that go around stuff? Because that's what I'd really like to do with this if I can get the mechanics nailed down.
I don't know. I know.
Into mind, that's a good sign. So.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, I mean, from being a guy that made wings, that cast wings, and best like fucking full on put them out there, like that's pretty tight.
That's bitchin'.
Yeah, right.
That's really, really cool.
Like I said, it was my favorite build, hands down. It's the color palette is just just super nice. The gold,
I think it's dope.
The crimsons and everything, just really good.
And is that just like I'm just looking at this on your phone on a computer right now, but like is this like just like a single tone of gold all the way through, or is that actually like shaded? Like I'm gonna be digging into this thing either way.
Yeah. I mean, go back and check the chat because the Gundam Kits. Andrew posted the Gundam Kits collection link to it.
So I mean, looking at it, like the main body itself, like the gold isn't shaded, but the wings and like the feathers on the wings are for sure.
Yeah. They're a little edge highlighted.
I'll be looking that up for sure. Thanks, guys, and thanks Andrew for the extra link there too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Did he scratch all those?
Yeah, he did.
It's all fresh, bro.
That totally looks like Bahamut from FFX, like for real. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
It's a great piece. It really, really is.
I need to look more at like old championship.
And this didn't
I never look at anybody else's stuff when I'm planning stuff, but like that's fucking great.
Yeah. I mean, he just had a simple rock base, just to set it on, but it was so nice.
Oh,
and
yeah, I mean,
it just complemented. Yeah.
When you do that much stuff with it, you wouldn't want to go too ham on the base anyway. It'd just distract. Like that's such a nice composition. The shape of the wings, the way it's all laid out, the layering, like that's really, really cool.
It was it was insanely regal looking,
Yeah, that weapon, man. I know you guys can't see it very well, but that weapon is so cool.
Yeah, I could geek out on that for a while.
Yeah.
There you go.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, some ideas. That's kind of when I saw your drawing.
You could try.
Yeah. No, and like when I saw your drawing, I immediately thought of Devada.
Pretty awesome.
It's, like I said, it's kind of in that same vein,
Yeah, I feel kind of like I've bitten off more than I can chew after looking at that.
No.
That looks really, really cool.
Dude, hey, Phil.
I'm gonna do the thing. It's just it's
Phil. Bullshit. Bullshit. Look what you just completed, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing, seriously, like everybody's been so nice about that thing for real, but like
because it's awesome.
I mean, it's I get that it's like impressive or whatever, but like seriously, there's so much about that thing that like the gross like dirty, rusty, weathery thing on it completely saved my ass. Like that build is slop for sure.
Okay.
Like,
So Phil, the next time we meet, I'm literally gonna fucking thrash you. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Either way, it's the painting saved the bacon on that one. It's cool. And again, everybody, thanks for being so nice about it. I appreciate all the comments.
Dude, Phil, I feel like that's how everybody feels with their builds, right? Like,
Sure.
You know, it's like unless you put some paint on it, it's gonna look crap. Unless you put decals on it, it's gonna look crap. Unless you pan line, it's gonna look crap. We're all our worst critics. So man, like, you know, just believe what everybody else is telling you. What the shit you're doing, like the things I've seen, man, is badass.
That's really nice of you to say, man. I appreciate it. That's all super cool. So
George is going to beat the hubris into you.
Phil, you fucking inspired me to do this crazy mech demon thing. So
doing the mech demon thing. That's so much fun. Just like that seriously, like I enjoyed all kinds of stuff. Like a lot of times when I'm building, I just do like SD stuff or whatever because I think they're cute and fun to have around or whatever. But like just doing something really fucking weird was so much fun. Like anytime anybody gets a chance to just do something really off the wall, I say go for it. Like it's
hell yeah,
fun to do.
That's creative, you know.
Yeah.
Shit, that's what GBWC is looking for, right?
Creativity. It's all on you guys.
Yeah.
It's all on you.
All on us this year.
Oh God. GBWC. Gotta love it. All right. Let's go back to Freddie. Freddie. How are we doing, Freddie?
Working on the legs right now. Hold on, let me put this back together and get some blue tack. Where the fuck did I put it? Okay, so this is what I have so far for the legs. I like this weird goat-looking mechanical legs to it right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I like that too.
Sorry I left you there, Phil. Is back.
Oh, no worries, Phil.
But yeah, what you got?
So yeah, I'm working on that right now. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the feet. If I'm gonna do like a hoof or like a claw type of thing. So I just cut this out real quick just to kind of play around with it a little bit. Yeah, these little joint things are actually pretty good. Can't remember where I put them.
Nice.
Where do those joint things come from again?
I got them from the, I forget what it's called, the No Name Astray, the option set for the shoulder cannon thing.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Little
Stray
joint.
rifle, I think it is called.
It looks like Kshatriya binder joints.
Almost. They're just regular joints. You can cut out sides and stuff like that.
Nice.
I play around. I use some other ones, but yeah, this is what I have so far. The leg. So I just need to let this stuff cure. I'm gonna probably chop this up next. Just need to find. Oh, here. So yeah, point of no returns is coming up in a little bit here.
So I'm wondering why always bear guys?
Because I ended up buying like 8 of them.
Oh. Well, it's just out of necessity then. That's fair.
That and I don't know this thing I have about making like cute things, making them look really fucked up.
Oh, dude, you fucking rock it.
A while back last year, I made this petite guy here.
That thing is so cool.
It's next in the line, and it's like a little small project I want to like just knock out real quick.
Nice. Where's the progress on the alien invasion one?
That's sitting out right now.
Oh, gotcha.
That's such a great idea, though. I really want to see that one get made.
Yeah.
I haven't really looked into that much, but I need to figure out a way to make decent looking fire effects at 1/350 scale.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
So a little bit of a pain. Everything I've tried so far looks like shit, so it's kind of shot right now.
I wonder if like little dabs of hot glue on top of a small LED would do anything.
That's what I'm gonna try next, but I still want to have like that smoke effect to it as well.
Yeah, well,
looks like shit.
Just maybe some some darkly painted cotton around it. Maybe.
That too. Kind of thinking, I painted this fire elemental a while back, which is like orange plastic, and I just painted the outside of it to make it look like smoke instead of, because usually it's just an entire fire elemental. It's in the other shelf right now and it's broken, but and I added LEDs under it, and basically it looked like fire, and the smoke made up the monster part.
Mm-hmm.
So I might try something like that if I can get it decent enough looking at that small scale.
Gotcha.
But yeah, let's see. So these legs are actually pretty hollow inside, so I have to use glue tack to keep everything together for now.
Yeah.
Just pop the head on real quick. Yeah, as a little.
I love that. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna detail this and put like pistons all over it and like maybe cables, stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean,
and then the arms are gonna have the same treatment where they're just gonna get extended from the original arm.
See, and that looks natural to me. It looks like, coming out of the base of the bear guy legs, it looks like it's busted through the fur and everything. It's yeah,
it's basically I cut off everything that was connecting the little feet part to it.
Yeah.
Drilled a hole and added the little joint parts here.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, so eventually I'm gonna extend the torso. That's the updated one there.
Whereabouts?
So I'm gonna extend the torso, completely hollow it out, and have like little tentacles coming out from the chest.
More tentacles?
I love it.
Of course.
He's got a tentacle making machine now. Like any use for tentacle is good. Do the thing.
He's got to justify it somehow. Right?
Yeah.
I'd be doing the same thing if I had that thing. That thing's super cool.
Oh yeah.
And I'm probably gonna. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do with the hands. I want to make like giant ass blade weapons out of them, but
yeah.
Once I get there, I'll play around with different things.
Nice.
Yeah, fun times.
Yeah, I think it's looking pretty cool. I think it's a cool idea, dude.
Do you have a color scheme kind of picked out for it already, or?
I'm gonna go with red. I want to look like a demon with leathery skin.
Nice.
So I think like a dark red will do it justice.
I can't wait to see that, man.
Oh, dude, nice.
A demon bear guy.
I love it. Like the cuter you can start, the farther away you can push from that, like the wilder it's gonna look. Like that's super cool.
Nice.
Yep.
So now it's time to cut this torso up.
Return.
Nice. Good stuff. Oh, and look, he's got the saw blade.
I was wondering what that was too.
Yeah.
They look like alpha handles.
Yeah, it's the little saw blade from Ulfa.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like all over alpha blades, man. All alpha handles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and these little silicone pads. If you're ever cutting something that's really slippery, like plastic on a mat, pop that down. It won't move at all. Well, besides rocking back and forth.
Now, where did you get those?
I just ordered it online. Just look for silicone pads.
Is that like shelf liner or like what is it?
No, kind of. It's just little silicone pads. I guess they're made for like candle making.
That's cool.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's one of those roll-up mats that you throw on top of what they call it, on a pan when you're
like a baking sheet kind of thing.
Like a baking sheet, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. It's the same material.
That's cool.
Huh. Interesting. I might have to look that up.
Oh god, my wife's got a couple of those. Do I dare risk the wrath?
Phil's gonna raid the kitchen.
She'll cut hers up.
She'd fucking hang me, dude. I can't do that shit.
Oh man.
Actually,
what are you doing to my mat?
Right?
He's got the cutoff wheel.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
Just to start it.
It begins.
Yeah, right. Oh man. Listen to the cutting. It's like ASMR.
Oh, I sat there.
That would have been bad.
Nice.
The blade just
That's
popping
awesome.
off.
Good job there, Frank.
Safety first, everyone. Safety first.
Yeah, safety.
Not to mention this blade is like really close to my thumb, but oh well.
Yeah, right.
You're good.
That's a different kind of red we don't need to see.
Yeah, for real.
I can't mix that color. Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Hashtag
All right,
Freddie
there you
lost his finger.
Fingers intact. All good.
Nice. Good stuff, Freddie. Good stuff, buddy. All right, boys, it's past midnight. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Let's start with let's go do plugs to let everybody tell you or let everybody know where they can find you and everything. Let's start with Angel. Angel, you still there, buddy?
SCGMC. SCGMC.
Wow, Angel, you totally sound different.
He's all business right now.
And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, AngelDLC51, if you want to see periodic updates of this cycle conversion I'm doing. I'm not very good at documenting my workflow, so yeah,
That's okay. We still love you.
yeah, that's about it.
That
Cool.
Psycho looks bitchin', man. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah. The work on the side of
Hopefully
this
it'll be
Psycho is insane.
You have 5 months, 6 months, 6 months.
I'll
5
get there.
months.
6 months away.
I'll get there.
5 to SCGMC.
6 months from tomorrow.
Hashtag road to SCGMC.
One of the best conventions there is.
Yep.
I'll make it out there one of these days. I'm really curious to see what that's like. One of these days, I'll leave the Midwest, the wonders of the Midwest, to check out SCGMC. You know,
Go experience the sunlight. It's awesome.
yeah, I can't wait.
It's a good time. It is a good time. So cool. Angel, thank you, brother. Thank you for being on, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Cool. All right, Brian.
Is he out?
Huh?
I think it looks like he's knocked out.
Holy shit, is he?
Did he lose the fight against the death?
Is he dead?
I was wondering why he was so quiet.
Oh my god.
He's breathing. You can see he's breathing.
Yeah. I mean, is he fucking? Is he literally fucking with us, or is he?
Oh my god! I just looked at the screen. Right now.
I think he's out. I think he's because he was throwing stuff all over his table, and then he went like dead silent.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Breathing, so he's alive.
Yo, I don't actually have his number. Can anybody call Colleen and go make sure he's okay?
I think this is a first here, you guys.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
I always figured Andrew would be the first one to pass out on live stream.
I mean, yeah, but
That
damn.
is like college part 2. That's fantastic.
Wow.
Wow. Maybe if we yell all at the same time, and he'll wake up. Maybe I don't know. Brian.
Hey.
Hold up, somebody that's better at computers than me, like get a picture of this shit because I am keeping this.
I mean, this is
It's archived forever.
That's what I'm talking
on
about.
YouTube for posterity right
Oh
now.
yeah, that's a thing that we're doing.
We'll constantly post it like in the group, like every day.
News coming up in a little bit now. People are talking about it already.
But did you die though?
Like he's fucking gone, you guys.
He was like so full of energy. I think he used up all of it.
Yeah,
Suspended it all.
For real though, like if anybody's got Colleen's number, would they?
I mean, yeah, I don't, but holy shit.
Oh man.
He's wearing earphones, so I don't know if he'll be able to hear that.
I mean, and we can see he's breathing.
Yeah, no, he's
He's alive.
my friend is not dead. That's good.
I mean, yeah, that's like I don't want him to
No, that was the main thing I was worried about.
yeah.
If he's moving, we're good.
No, he's moving. He's breathing. It looks like he's snoring.
This is the best day that ever happened on the internet.
You can call him on drug dealing, honest.
Squeeze calling him.
Shit, like
That's Squeak calling him.
only on Mechanism, I swear.
Ellis. Fantastic.
Oh my god. Well,
All right.
hey, you guys, go visit Brian, Bro Builder. For those of you guys wondering where you can find him, he has an Etsy page and everything when he's not passed the fuck out.
Oh man, this is a good day.
He is never going to live down. He is never going to live this down, and I am not going to.
Like he wasn't gonna live down his performance tonight already, but this is just the capstone we needed.
No, this is this is definitely
My God.
Oh man.
I mean, this is the type of thing that we all leave, and we just leave the stream going just on just to see how long it takes.
I mean, if you got the bandwidth, man, let
yeah,
it ride.
Yeah. Just to, and I mean, I would keep my end on, and then we can just
it's
leave
just
it
that
there.
I want to see him when I want to see his face when he wakes up.
Like I do too. Like
what's going on?
I think that's full REM sleep right there, man. He's not gonna wake up to tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
He'll be up in the morning,
That's REM.
bright and fresh.
Oh,
ready for the day.
Yeah. He is dreaming sweet dreams right now, buddy.
Large women.
I mean,
Even
yeah,
those resin dreams.
yeah. I mean, he's got a Calamity original sitting on the desk and everything, and
I am sending this.
man, he fell asleep like in heaven right there. Look at that.
All of our roommates are getting this picture right now. This is gonna be so good.
And you can see he's slowly
stirring.
Yeah, well, he's slowly like
it's not so much stirring. He's slowly falling into the desk.
Yeah, yeah.
He's gonna wind up face first in a Calamity original.
It's literally a matter of time.
Oh. That's amazing. What a great night. This has been such a great night.
Holy shit, it's been a great week. What are we talking about? Like really, Jesus, jumped up Christ.
Excuse me.
All right, guys, I gotta go get dinner.
Okay.
All right, Angel, take care, buddy. Thank you, man.
Love you. Bye bye.
We're gonna continue watching Brian, I guess.
Are we? We're doing this?
I'll watch from my phone.
At least for a few more seconds, yeah.
Are we ready to commit?
I mean, I am still worried about him. I don't want him to hurt himself.
Oh,
or
he'll be
but,
fine.
I mean, I'm sure, but still.
As long as he's breathing, that's all.
I mean, I'll be honest. That looks really uncomfortable. Like he's gonna have such a crick in the neck.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see like that. That's gonna happen. Where the fuck am I face? Like it's gonna be so beautiful when it happens.
And James just came into the chat. James, do you see what you're missing right now, buddy? Brian has passed the fuck out on the stream.
Holy shit.
Did you say he started drinking?
What's
he
that?
was pretty inebriated.
Yes, my old friend was good and hammered before that stream started. I promise you that was not the regular Brian speech cadence.
Like 8 straight hours.
Like my God, and what's funny is our viewership has actually gone up since we started watching.
Forget the 6 foot tall resin kit. Forget all the details and all that stuff, man. Brian sleeping is your son right there.
I personally have never seen this on a stream before.
Sorry, that was horrible.
So this is the first for me.
Wow.
He's slow. He's about to hit those boxes on his.
Yeah, you can see his head just kind of at the corner of that box.
I mean, at least it's cardboard. At least it's somewhat soft, right? It's not like a piece of metal or something.
Resin is not.
Oh wait, is
I kind of I just kind of want to go like.
It's gonna go from one camera to the other.
I just want to go take all his kits. He's got so many nice toys. This guy.
I mean, that Pinkman is that's an OG Calamity original right there.
I want Calamity kits so bad. That God, what was that last one he just did? The fuck.
I don't even remember. There's so many that Luca puts out.
Not the rebake, but what's its actual name? Whatever. It was awesome.
Yeah, and he's working on almost like a weird, almost Kshatriya looking thing right now.
Yeah, more things I can never afford.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
That stuff's so nice though.
All right, so yeah, and Squee, Chris Robledo in the chat, he says since he has headphones on, someone play a loud sound on the stream. I mean, we tried yelling into it, but he's in La La Land right now, ladies and gents.
I mean, if we're looking for a loud noise, I can definitely accommodate that, but y'all are gonna want to fucking turn your shit down. I promise you that much.
From what it looks like, it's only going to be a matter of time.
Yeah.
And
his head is slowly sinking.
It has. It has gradually gotten closer and closer to that box since we've started to.
I'm so torn between wanting to like protect the modesty of my friend and just make horrible fun of him.
I mean,
we can do both. All right, we can totally do both.
I want to make sure that he's okay. I mean,
we can respectfully make fun of him when Checkie's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
as long as we just keep repeating that we kept the stream going to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, and that's honestly I think that I might actually do that. At least for a little while, like. You guys can log off.
Hell no, Tim. Are you insane?
I want to see his face when he realizes he fell asleep during the stream.
I'm staying put. I'm actually going to turn. It's hotter than hell in here. I'm going to turn on this fan. Let me know if this is too loud. I'll kill my mic.
Yeah. Like, oh my, poor Brian. He's going to wake up a meme tomorrow.
Oh, it's a long day.
I've read it already.
Oh man!
Is that too noisy? Is that okay?
We don't even hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
I heard my dryer one time. I never know what's gonna get picked up on this mic.
Yeah. No, I don't even hear it. Dude.
Cool. Perfect.
So yeah. All right. Well, good job, Brian. Thanks for being on Mechanism, buddy. Appreciate it. We loved having you.
Oh hell.
Very quiet right now. I don't know. Wow. All right. So what are we doing, guys? Are we staying on, or what are we doing? What's everybody down for?
I've got plenty of whiskey, so whatever works.
We can leave it to chat to see if they want us to stay on and watch Brian Vision, I guess.
Yeah,
Brian Vision.
Brian Vision. Yeah, I mean,
we don't have to worry about building stuff, man. We can just analyze this specimen right here.
I mean, we can just talk and leave it on Brian the whole time,
Do whatever we usually do. Yeah, that works.
This is Brian Watch 2019 right here.
Will he fall into the
Yeah. There's James. James is back.
Sorry, I had to join so I could watch it again.
I love that anybody that's actually in the chat is actually encouraging us to keep watching Brian be passed out.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We don't need to promote, man. Anybody who's watching right now probably follows us at some point, so we're fine.
But still, like, holy shit! Julio's it's like watching the Discovery Channel.
Oh my god! I so wish I had Colleen's number right now.
I'm gonna take this video and I'm gonna start putting David Attenborough. Into it. And
this one's getting edits.
The Gunpla Builder at his finest hour.
What you have here, tired Gunpla Builder, own environment, one with the world.
So the box is now up to his hairline, so it is definitely sinking.
Yeah, no, he is. It's like I said, it's a matter of time. I think he's got maybe 20 more minutes left in him.
God, when this actually goes to archive, I'm definitely doing like a golden ratio spiral, starting at his forehead, getting out to the boxes.
That's
just gonna trace the progression.
angle.
Oh man, like,
I'm so glad I didn't miss the end of this.
dude, James, right?
This is the kind of quality you can expect.
Aren't you glad you came back for this?
This is the A+ show. Forget the childhood Mecha stream, man. A+.
I mean, come on, yeah. I mean, have you guys ever seen anything like this before?
This isn't. Well, I have in college with this guy.
No, but I mean, like on a stream, like on a live stream.
I've seen gamer streams that have like 24-hour marathons kind of start nodding off, but not like full on knocked out. Can't wake him up. Like no matter what kind of noise he made.
Did Bad Gunpla stay awake for the whole 24 that he just did?
He did. He
boy.
He was like, I think he did 26 hours.
That guy seems cool. I've never met him. He seems like a cool dude.
Yeah, that was a badass, and you could tell he was really frustrated with this build by the end of it.
Really? Did he get it done?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
I've never even seen one of those kits. Those look insane.
It is bad.
All right, so let's decide now. Is he when he wakes up, or if I should say, if he wakes up and we're still on, is he going to be pissed, or is he going to think it's funny?
I mean, if you have the ability to knock off the last bit, like this could be like a you stayed to watch exclusive kind of thing.
Yeah.
if you have the ability to cut this shit out later on before you post it, that might be a wise move.
Oh, I mean, it's no, it's on YouTube. It's there.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. I mean, and people are watching this live, and they're probably already taking screenshots and everything.
No, I mean, you deserve the screenshots. I'm just saying, I mean, this is hilarious now. It might not be so hilarious to watch later.
Do you think he'll be mad? Like, do you think he'll wake up like angry that he fell asleep? Or
I hope not.
I mean, it sounded for all intents and purposes like he was actually fighting his desk earlier. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think he was just kind of throwing stuff down, you know?
Okay.
All right, so now look, his head is like straight down now, where it was a little cockney before.
Like,
fucking play-by-play on his positioning right now. I was like,
is this like a high chair that he's sitting in? Because sometimes it looks like it might be kind of like a bar stool height kind of thing.
I don't know. I think it's just a desk chair.
As long as there's not that much distance between his forehead and the ground, then I'm
not
too worried,
I don't think so. I don't
but if it's like me, every time I passed out anywhere, you have some uncanny ability to stay upright.
It's true. It's true.
He is sinking though. He's sinking pretty fast.
All right, let me see if I'm gonna try.
I kind of want to watch. I want to watch the archive to see, at what point did he start to fade?
You're right. Like
I want to know when he knocked out, because I know he got quiet and I was like, he's not really like commenting or putting having any input, so I figured he was just busy.
Yeah,
but
like we kind of lost him like kind of 3/4 of the way through, I think.
What time is it over in New York?
Where he's at, it's about what?
12:20. It's about 12:20. He's now ahead of me.
Good looking out, Squee. By the way, I appreciate you trying to call him.
Well, that's me actually.
Oh, that's you this time. All right.
Yeah.
I'm like so glad I'm like in Australia, so every time I stream with you guys, it's like 2 PM.
Right.
No chance of seeing me falling asleep.
Not until the evening stream, anyway.
It's like your 5 AM.
When I'm usually up and at 'em. Right before bed, anyway.
So Squee just messaged his wife on Instagram, so that's good.
Good looking out, Squee. Thank you.
Yeah.
I haven't been in that close of contact with him for several years. I don't know how to get. I've never even met her. She seems great from the internet.
I'm trying him again here.
Damn it!
Like but he's got the earbuds in, so he probably doesn't even hear
it's gonna be very muddled.
Yeah,
we're either the best or worst friends anybody ever had at this point.
I
can't decide which.
I don't want him to damage that calamity right there. That's pretty cool.
Well, it's like when you go drinking with mates, and if you pass out, and if your shoes are still on, you're fair game. I'm pretty sure he didn't take his shoes off.
It's true. I can't remember if I ever drew a dick on this guy's face, but I would have at that point. So.
Like, I remember one time when I passed out in college, And you never really want to be the first one to pass out either.
Oh, worst plan. Worst plan.
And I was the first one to pass out one night. And I wake up to this terrible taste of mustard in my mouth.
Oh.
And yeah, that was a bad night.
I think the worst I ever had was I woke up and my pants were on fire.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, don't fall asleep around a bunch of like scummy punks that light shit on fire.
Oh man,
This has been awesome.
this wow. Oh, here's Chris. Squee just joined.
Hey, Chris.
Hey man, did you
I'm
message
here to
his
show
wife?
my builds here right now.
Oh, he's showing off his build. Okay, well,
Oh no!
let's switch over to Squee then here real quick.
They already made him.
So yeah, I'm working on this model kit right here. That's it. I'm done.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Perfect.
Oh, that was too good.
Oh. Oh, God damn it. Oh.
Oh god, they're memeing him. That's not cool.
I mean, this is the greatest week in Gunpla ever. Down.
Just wow.
One of the best weeks in Gunpla I've ever experienced in my
Oh
life.
my god.
Oh, it's just,
Wow.
Chris says,
Wow.
Chris says he's crying from laughing.
Can we get a graphic up on the screen? Brian, watch.
Oh yeah, I wish.
Oh, we could absolutely get a graphic on this. Hang on.
Straight CNN, Brian, 2019.
We need a ticker.
We are now at minute 24 of Brian Watch 2019.
Oh my god, we actually are. That's terrible.
There's been little change to Brian's perilous condition.
Oh no.
We await his awakening.
Oh no.
Someone commented earlier, where's Morgan Freeman when you need him to narrate this?
Oh yeah. Jesus.
if it's any consolation, he hasn't sank any more than the last time we noticed he sank.
Oh my god.
He has sunken a little bit more, it looks like.
He's lower than he was a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just me either. Okay.
No.
His hairline's completely below that corner of the box. That's kind of where I'm looking at right now.
Oh my god, I wish I had enough money to hire that Zefrank guy that does the true facts of the natural kingdom or whatever.
Yep. And deer kitten and all that. Yeah.
God, it'd be so good. Just get that narrated. Oh.
Handren in the chat, he says, we're in the end game now. Oh, what's the cost?
The angle of forehead to chest is acute enough at this point that either he wakes up or suffocates.
I hope it's not the latter.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to be part of a live stream.
God, that'd be terrible.
Dude,
that would not be a good thing.
Squee, did you get a hold of the wife?
He said he sent her a message through Instagram. So who knows?
Okay.
I don't know. I honestly don't know his wife, or else I'd be.
Yeah, I don't. I've been met her.
Right now. Jesus.
God damn. All right. Do you guys want to test and see if his earbuds are plugged in? Because I can get some noise going through this thing.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna run grab my iPod. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Good times.
It looks like Squee hasn't had any luck getting a hold of her.
She's probably just as passed out as he is.
I mean, it could. Yeah, she could be. She said he says no. He says no response. So he had to do some investigating. Nice. I mean, Handren says you would think his wife would automatically check on him, but I don't know. I mean, my wife doesn't check on me when I'm in the studio. She knows I'm down here and just building and shit. She just leaves me alone. So
yeah, I know that feeling all too well.
Yeah.
Usually I'm like she's already in bed by the time I start streaming most of the time, so
Yeah.
they're just whatever,
Same.
leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is almost. It's 12:30 right now where we are, so it is late. Shit, she might be in bed for all we know.
Well, even my missus is having her afternoon nap right now, so
There you go. Nothing wrong with an afternoon nap, yeah. Oh my God,
what's up?
Terry.
All right, you
Terry
guys
T.
are going to want to turn your volumes down.
Hold on just a second, Phil. One second.
Okay. Okay.
Terry T. Gundam Yantham posted a meme with Brian slumped over. He said, "Who knew that mechanism could be so exhausting?"
Oh my God.
Holy shit!
Come on, you guys can do better.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the audience, if you have headphones in, take them out now.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a 3 count, but I'm not kidding.
All right.
Turn that shit down.
All right, on three. Go ahead, Phil. 1,
2, 3.
Come on, Phil, crank it, buddy.
What, you get stuff for standing?
I feel like in Pokemon terms it was ineffective.
Oh, we got movement. We got movement. Ladies and gentlemen, we have movement.
Brian. Wake up, Brian. It was all a dream.
When you wake up, you will have a strange craving for cake.
Brian!
What if as well as a craving for cake?
All right. Yeah, Philly, I don't think it's gonna work, buddy.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot, you know. We got him moving a little bit. Yeah.
For a second when he started jumping around, I thought maybe we had something.
I thought so too. I thought we were there, but man, it was.
Have a distortion pedal and probably do the trick, but I don't know where they're at. Right now.
Yeah, that was just a tease. It was totally Capone's vault right there for a second. Man.
Sorry for the noise.
Can barely hear you.
Yeah, it was worth a shot, man.
Yep.
You still can barely hear me, or what's up?
No, we're good now.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah. Jesus.
That's
Like,
what I
he
get
is-
for trying these.
He is in La La Land right now, you guys.
Yeah, he's something lower now. He's definitely lower.
Yeah, there when he jumped for a second, I thought maybe I had him.
Yeah.
Got actual good drum machines here, but that'd take a minute to hook up. So those are the ones I let my kid play with.
Yeah. Maybe he was maybe he heard that and he started jamming in his dream.
Well, that's what he looked like.
Like maybe he was dreaming like he was in a club or something.
Yeah.
He was just like, yeah, he's jamming right now.
We went
That's
to a few
right. They
raves
just
in our
keep like
Conception him and
leaving like subliminal messaging while he's sleeping, so he'll wake up with a strange craving for like cakes or wearing women's underwear. I don't know, whatever you want.
oh, I'm thinking we Inception him to get him to send that kit to someone.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
my mixer's on a bypass. Like I literally had no idea what sounds I was even making there. So sorry about that.
Man. Well, kids, remember, if you're gonna drink,
don't do it on the internet.
Don't drink and stream.
There's nothing wrong with drinking and streaming. Just don't pass us out.
Yeah. Go pro. You know.
Yeah.
Go pro.
Think Australia.
Jesus. Yeah, Ricky Paul Carlson in the chat. He says the snooze is strong with him. Yeah.
I don't know what noise I was actually pushing there, but if you managed to sleep through it, I'm still impressed.
I mean, it started out like techno, and then you kind of went to kind of a little bit of house bass type of.
It's whatever my kid programmed into the drum machine.
I got you.
I literally have no idea what it was.
Wow, this is
riveting.
It is absolutely riveting.
He's lower than he was from last time I looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely moving, and very, very slowly, but he's moving.
Well, that's good. Like,
I mean,
that's what you want to see. It's when he stops moving, you get a little bit concerned.
Well, yeah.
So we're just gonna wait until he hits the deck, or what?
I'm gonna try one more thing here. With the way my audio is set up, I don't know if this is actually even gonna come through, but I'm gonna try one more thing, see if I can get them up. If I can find the thing.
Need one of those like electroshock collars, so if you get on stream, everyone put one on.
Running Man, it just blows your head off if you can't go.
There's a little wobble. There's a little wobble. Nothing. Damn it.
I'm firing up iTunes here. I like I said, I don't even know if this is even going to come through the stream channel, but I'll try.
Yeah.
If I can. Everything's running so slow here. Okay. Just in case this actually comes through, everybody go ahead and check your audio quick. Here we go.
Everybody in the chat has something to do, but they don't want to stop watching.
Yeah.
All right. Does that even come through?
No.
Not. Fuck.
Nothing.
Let me see if I can reroute the audio internally. This thing's options are so limited.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm so glad he's got the double camera set up, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna try calling him again. See what happens.
Because if I was like doing it when I was streaming, normally I like have the camera pointing down, so you wouldn't like see me passed out. You'd just be silence.
Yeah, same here. Like you see my arms usually,
and until my head like hits the table.
Oh. Brian, wake up, buddy. Brian.
So close yet so far.
I mean, at least that's
you got itchy.
That's a good sign, right?
Yep.
He still at least has upper body movement. I literally thought he was fucking with us when I went back on him. Damn it.
It'd be hilarious if he was fucking with us the whole time.
I mean, that would be kind of funny though, yeah. I gotta admit, that would probably be the biggest ruse of them all.
Wow.
Jesus, man. Like this is definitely very riveting.
Everyone's like analyzing his sleeping pattern.
I can actually hardwire this right now from where I'm sitting, but it's probably going to make feedback, so everybody like actually like completely kill your audio. Like you're not going to like this at all.
All
right. Give me like 5 seconds from 3, 2, 1, go.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of worried about that model kit that fell from Chris. It looked like he worked pretty hard on it.
I think he put it away. I don't know if he still had it out or not, because I mean, with all the boxes strewn around.
Oh no, I was talking about Chris's mom.
Oh, Chris, no, he said it was already in pieces anyway. Whoa, hey now.
Jesus. I don't think that's got loud enough.
He is not stirring.
Yeah, you know what? There's no waking this Sleeping Beauty.
Mm-mm.
I think we're in this one for the long haul, you guys.
Oh well, even if you like everyone decides to like leave and go to sleep, just leave the stream up. He'll wake up eventually.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I'm planning. Like
You can like come back in like the morning, and then we can all watch the video later on and see at what exact point he wakes up. Sees
oh my god, yeah.
That's what I'm curious about. I want to know when he faded.
Yeah.
I wonder. Hopefully,
Straight spear there. So if that didn't wake him up, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I seriously, he's off in a world of his own right now. Whoa, jeez, that's
offensive.
That
sounds like a emergency broadcast system.
Yeah, that is straight emergency broadcast.
Didn't work.
Brian, your kits are on fire.
Oh man. I'm just, yeah, Brian. I'm sorry, buddy. Let's put it that way.
We tried.
No, Brian. I am sorry. If you go back and watch this, I am sorry for doing this to you.
But you brought it upon yourself.
But you brought it upon yourself, and we're worried about you.
A little bit, yeah.
Jesus.
This is a valid time to call emergency services, right?
I don't know, man.
No, I mean, look, he almost woke up again. Damn it!
Stirring. Yeah, he's definitely stirring. He's knocked out.
He is stirring. He is moving closer to those boxes. Those boxes are going to be our best weapon in the Brian Watch 2019. With the angle of the box, the Pinkman box right there, I think that's going to be our slam dunk on this for the Brian Watch 2019 ending here. We need to have trajectory experts come in and talk to us about the trajectory of the possibility of his forehead into that box right now.
I feel so bad.
And like I can see doctors coming on. Well, he might have brain damage after this if he hits that box at just a certain angle.
I mean, the resin's not that hard. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've slept in worse places.
Yeah, right.
Done things in my sleep.
Of all the places I've ever passed out, that at least looks cozy.
Yeah. And then you'll have an ethics guy on here. Well, they should have woken him up. This is just wrong.
I don't know what I can try at this point.
Yeah. To put this young man through this degradation and embarrassment, this is just unheard of.
Can't say I mean, there is physical record that we tried to wake him up.
Absolutely, multiple times too. So, Squee says at the rate of decay in relation to his inebriated state.
Where exactly is our standard deviation here?
Yeah.
That's the real question.
The model has not been created yet for the rate of decay.
Oh no.
Jesus. Somebody in the chat, get on a graph model and let us know when we can expect to have him woken up.
Andrew says it's a parabola graph.
Yeah.
See, the worst thing is, like, when I pass out, I generally pass out for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like, nothing, especially if I've been drinking, you won't wake me up for a good 12 hours.
Oh, yeah.
It just sucks because, like, the way that I've got all this stuff wired, I can't hear anything that I can't even hear my mic.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't actually know. I feel like I could wake him up if this was hooked up the way it normally is.
The problem is, though, even like your loudest point wasn't overly that loud.
Really?
Because of like the headphones.
Yeah, I set this whole thing up to be compressed, and anyway, whatever. But I'm not set up to shock someone awake right now, unfortunately.
Damn you, Phil.
Chris says, I estimate that his head will hit that box in 26.4 minutes. Oh, man.
Actually,
All
now
right,
I'm thinking he's further back than we think he is.
Do you think so? I don't know, man.
I mean, perspective-wise, he's not actually gonna faceplant into that box.
No, I'm thinking maybe his forehead. Maybe his forehead.
That's a big maybe.
I think so, yeah.
I mean,
It depends how far that camera is.
Maybe it's just camera too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's got to be a shoebox he's living in. So.
Yeah, I mean the camera.
No, the boxes on his chair are what's on his desk right now.
Yeah.
No,
I think you can kind of see his leg, just like right on the left-hand side, the bottom left.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was as well.
Listen to us. We're analyzing every little feature in this feed right now.
We just want to make sure he's okay.
Yeah. I want to make sure that pink one right there is okay.
Yeah, right. Oh,
He says while he's holding one of the like 3
I'm glad
kids of the
somebody's calling
kind.
him. Whoever's calling him, thank you again. Jeez, man. Come on, Brian.
You can do it, buddy.
Come back to it. Come on.
Brian, wake up.
I think that's just him, like almost.
And we're kind of awake. Keep
He's
Brian.
keep him awake. Keep him awake. Brian.
Don't pull out your
Brian.
Don't pull him
Brian.
out. Wake up.
Brian.
Don't pull him out.
Brian.
Wake up.
No. Brian, no.
Damn it. Damn it.
Oh.
Brian, no.
You pulled the headphones out. Damn it.
Wake up. Hey. Wake up.
He's literally saying, "Where the hell am I right now?
Phone.
What's going on?"
Brian.
Look at him. What?
Ryan.
Wake up.
Fall asleep?
Oh my God, is he going over?
What?
Wake up.
What's going on?
Wake up.
Brian.
He is
Man.
He is still
putting it together.
He's still
2 and 2.
all right. You guys.
What was he doing?
Brian Watch 2019 is officially, I think, coming to an end here.
I mean, at least he's awake.
What's he doing? Brian, what are you doing? Don't try to walk.
I mean, if he's laying down, then good enough.
I mean, yeah, but Jesus, I don't.
I mean, I'm registering full
Is he
conscious.
trying to find his phone?
I don't know. This is
Is he awake?
it's hard to say. This is riveting television right here.
Awake enough.
Oh man,
Someone keep calling him.
He's on the street. All right.
there he goes.
Oh, that's it. We got this.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh,
and he's off to bed, ladies and gentlemen.
good enough.
Good night, sweet prince.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, we hear something. Who's?
Okay, yeah, kill his feed. Kill his feed. Colin's talking to him.
Yeah. All right. Good deal.
All right.
Eject. Good night, sweet prince.
That'll do it, folks.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
what you have just witnessed is an hour worth of internet gold. So if you don't follow Bro Builder on Instagram,
You do
I
now.
highly suggest that you do go follow him and you thank him for his service to the internet because he has provided us with
Hours upon hours.
just an amazing amount of entertainment here tonight.
I'm so glad I came back for that.
Yeah, that's
I was
good.
on the edge of my
That was worth the extra time. Yeah.
An absolutely unprecedented event has happened to us here tonight, folks. I hope you've enjoyed our coverage of Brian Watch 2019.
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for that.
We're just looking out for our boy, man. We're looking out for our boy. He'll wake up tomorrow and realize what happened, or try to realize what happened, and
Once he sees the memes, he'll realize what happened.
Yeah,
Well, for sure, Someone will see it. You'll see it.
but at least he's off to bed and he's safe and sound in the comfort of his own house.
Yeah.
Oh my, gentlemen, I think I think we've witnessed something tremendous tonight.
That's enough of that.
Yeah, this was definitely the best episode of Mechanisms I've been on.
Oh, hands
Yeah.
down, hands down,
Hands fucking down. Just
hands
the best.
down. All right, so before Brian Watch 2019 started, we were doing plugs. Let's just get through those real quickly, and we'll call it a night. Now that we're almost to hour 3.
I mean,
Holy shit, man!
Where do you go from there, really? I mean,
that's the drum roll right there. You
I
know.
feel like that's good night. Like,
I mean, yeah,
you know where to fucking find us, man.
yeah.
Call it a day.
He's either going to be super pissed in the morning, or he's going to be like, "Oh shit, now I feel bad," or he's going to think it's funny. One of those three.
it's gonna be one of those three.
Really hoping for funny.
I hope it's like not being pissed.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, because honestly, I mean, we were I was really worried about
That
it.
was the concern. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, the
I'm
moment
like-
you switched over to his feed, like I was like, is he knocked out? Like it didn't look like he was breathing at first.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, if
Yep.
Brian, I love you. that was just because we were worried. I hope you're.
That right there is fucking internet gold. Plain and simple.
Still 47 people watching.
Yeah.
This is
Hey,
insane.
you know what? For those of you guys staying up to watch Brian Watch 2019, you have witnessed something
Pretty spectacular.
unique.
Well
Let's put it that way. Holy
It was a
shit.
thing of beauty.
It really is.
Oh, that was amazing.
I'm proud of us. Oh, we're either the worst of friends or the absolute best. I don't know which.
Best of friends.
Jesus.
I'm sorry,
We're the
but,
best,
like,
worst friends, man.
Yeah.
what sort of mates don't like give other mates shit?
I mean, yeah. You're absolutely dead on there, James.
Beckstorm in the chat says I legit pulled an all-nighter for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah, Beckstorm is from the UK, you guys. So it's like what, 5, 6, almost 6 a.m. there?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're 7 hours ahead right now, so yeah.
Yeah.
If
Wow.
this doesn't show up tomorrow in
next
any of these company groups that I follow.
Oh, well
I
played,
mean-
Beck.
We've got 2 weeks until the next mechanism. I don't know if we can wait that long. Shit. I want to know what happens to him, you know?
Finds time
Next
to
time.
schedule for an extra mechanism.
Jesus. Oh my
We'll
God.
advertise that way. So instead of like you're going live in 30 minutes, you'll have like a screenshot of Brian asleep and I know what happens next.
Right?
All right.
On Brian Watch 2019.
Yeah. Tune in for part 2. Oh my God.
Well,
Ugh.
Shit. All right,
I'll
boys.
make sure I
Let's,
definitely make it for that one then.
yeah. Let's finish this one out real quick. Let's go Chris Pabs. Tell everybody where they can find you and all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, so you'll find me on Wide Awake on Instagram. On Instagram at Red Suns, that's R3D5UNZ. You'll see me. I'll be posting a heck of a lot of stuff on the Dragon Mirage Twin Tower. You'll probably see me rant that the entire thing is freaking articulated. Just absolutely insane. I also just printed out these Gunpla Builders of Chicago stickers. So,
Nice.
I will be placing like an order list for that pretty soon. And also I'll be starting to live stream probably on Instagram at first. And then I'll probably start to move to different platforms depending on how well it goes. So
Nice.
just check me out there.
Love it. Love it, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you for being on.
Thank you for having me as always.
Thank you for being a part of the commentary team to Brian Watch 2019.
Man, yeah. Best night ever.
All right, let's go over to Freddie. Freddie, where can everybody find you and all that good stuff, buddy?
Freddie was wrong everywhere. We have SCGMC coming up. those Gundam guys. You can check us out on that. Yeah, that's basically it.
Awesome.
And
Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Look at
also that.
the tentacle bear. Very good. Thank you, Freddie. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, George. Where can everybody find you, man?
All right, you can find me on Instagram, Old School Gunpla, and then Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern time here in the U.S. I usually do my ranting and raving, and then next Saturday, a week from this Saturday, we'll be doing the what they call it, the IG Gunpla YouTube live stream. So anybody's interested, just DM me on Instagram, and love to have people come on board.
Awesome.
Okay,
Good
man.
deal, man. Good deal. Thank you, George. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you.
James, where can everybody find you, man?
The usual. You can hunt me down on Instagram as Nozaku Boy, YouTube as Nozaku Boy. For the next week, I'm mainly active on Instagram, so harass me there. And yeah, for the next couple of weeks, just follow me for drinking adventures in Japan. It'll be sick fun.
Nice.
I'm excited for that.
We are all going to live vicariously through James's bladder.
Liver.
Liver. Yeah, there you go. Bladder,
Bladder's
liver,
kinda
whatever.
weird. I don't know if I'd want
It's the less fun part of the stream, really.
Oh,
man.
don't worry. If it's anything like last time I was in Japan, I kept live streaming me being drunk, trying to figure out like how the bidets work.
James Watch 2019.
It was hilarious. Except for that time I got shot in the face.
Oh, Jesus. Nice.
Good times.
Good times, definitely. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. As always.
Anytime.
All right. Phil, where can everybody find you, man?
I'm mostly on Instagram, Phil Build Stuff with some underscores in there. I don't know. Either way, to Brian, I love you. Hang in there, man. It was all out of love.
Shit, this might be Phil Watch 2019 here.
It is absolutely not.
Please.
You guys take it easy. It was really fun to talk with everybody for a while. Thanks again for having me out.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it, buddy. Good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your ongoing coverage of Brian Watch 2019. I hope you've enjoyed our coverage. We will be back next time. There's a Brian Watch for all of your Brian Bro Builder coverage needs. But until then, this has been Mechanism, guys. You know where to find me. Chow to Mecha, chowtomecha.com, all that good stuff. Tomorrow, I'm going to be in Laurel, Maryland at the Hobby Works down there. So if you're in the area, man, come out for Simple Details. Me and Justin are going to be there laying down some simple detail knowledge for you guys. It's going to be a great class. And then we're going to have a build off or a build meet afterwards. And we're just going to hang out and talk shop. And it'll be a lot of fun. So come on out to the Hobby Works in Laurel, Maryland tomorrow at 1 p.m. for the class. And then after that, yeah, we're going to chill and hang out. So, guys, until then, thank you, everybody that's been on the chat. Brian, if you watch this, if you see this, brother, we love you, man.
It's completely
and it's I know we had a good time at your expense, but we were also very, very worried about you at the same time. That's kind of why we stayed on and had a good time at your expense too. But hopefully you're not mad at us, bud. It was all out of love. So anyway, guys, it's been real. Thank you. And we'll see you in 2 weeks for another episode of Mechanism. See you guys. Good night.
Brian Watch.